All right, let's keep it going, guys. Let's keep the momentum going. Any more support tonight, greatly appreciated. Thanks in advance to anyone who does. You guys have been awesome tonight with support, so no complaints from me. As we continue to climb to master. Oh, and the next segment of the show will be shout-outs for those who have contributed. I would like to remind everyone the ways that you can support my content. If you like this show, if you like my gameplay, if you like my React stuff, if you like anything, please support my streams. I'm a person who does not go out of his way to get sponsorships, partnerships, paid product placements. I don't get paid to specifically play any particular game, which is why all of a sudden you don't see me playing an indie game no one ever heard of to make a buck. This is also why I don't run exorbitant amounts of ads on my content. When I stream, I maybe take one ad break, maybe two tops, but it's very rare, all right? For me, it's about the content. I put out meaningful, honest content for you, and you reciprocate by supporting my content. How can you do that? Well, you can like the stream, and you can leave comments. You could watch this video on demand, like the video, and leave comments. All that is called engagement. Engagement puts my channel into the YouTube algorithm. And it allows more people to find this content on YouTube. So please do that for me. Okay? Then, if you'd like to go above and beyond, there are many ways you can support the content. You can do a super chat. You can do a super sticker. These are ways you can contribute live during a stream. You'll get a little bit of a shout out in the chat. And I will actually shout you out as well during the live stream. You can do a super thanks on an on-demand video. And that's a way to actually put a nice promo message there, you know, big colorful message on the video. And it helps out, and I will actually like your comment and sometimes respond to it if I can. You could become a member of the channel or give some memberships to your fellow viewers. Today, this would be a great opportunity because I'm playing so many new games in the next month, including Starfield, Armored Core 6, Lies of P, Mortal Kombat 1, just to name a few. And people would absolutely love to have access to my emotes, to not have to abide by slow mode rules of chat, to have a cool chat crown badge by their name, among many other perks that you get being a member. So please consider becoming a member or gifting a membership to the channel today. Your fellow viewer would definitely appreciate that. Also, if you want to do a direct contribution to the stream, you can tip me. Tipping is a great way to contribute because it goes right through PayPal. It's instant. I can use that money for something very important like paying a bill or buying a game. And I get more of a cut of tips than anything else, just being honest. Everything else is great. It helps, but there's middlemen that take cuts. With PayPal, very little gets taken away. I get the majority of it. Okay? So again, thank you in advance to anyone who contributes in any way to my content. I really appreciate those who go above and beyond to support it. Speaking of which, let's shout out those people right now. That's what I got for shout outs so far. Guys, it would be great. You can support my streams today. Yesterday was outstanding. It would be great to keep that momentum going with Starfield today. So please support the streams if you can. Hold on one second. I'm just going to put these papers over here. Then we're going to open it up to a little bit of Q&A. Okay? I got to put my newsroom reports back over on my desk. So now we're up to 539. My goal is 545 by the end of this stream. It sure would be great if we could hit 545 members. If you're thinking of supporting the stream, gifting some memberships is a great way to do that today. Okay? Outside of that, excuse me. We'll see. Anyway, thank you for chilling with me. I hope that you guys are enjoying. My hair's going crazy today. It won't stay in its place. 1 hour left. It would be great if you could support the stream in some way, whether as simple as giving it a like or a super chat, perhaps, maybe a membership or gifted membership or tip. Tips are doing decently today. It would be great. Maybe we hit that tier 1 tips or tier 2 tips goal and you get a hat for the last hour of the stream. That would be nice. Outside of that, maybe some memberships for other chatters. We're gonna have a lot of people here this month watching the new releases, so I'm sure chatters would appreciate a gifted membership for the community. Okay? And now we're getting back up there, which is excellent. So thank you very much for that. Yes, any contributions tonight greatly appreciated of any kind, whether it's a super chat or a tip or whatever it is, a membership. Thank you so much, guys. You know, I appreciate you. Thank you for supporting my content and my streams here. All right, so guys, please tonight support the stream if you can. A few shout outs already. We've got. What's going on? Are you guys enjoying? No one's tagging me in the chat and talking, so I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. If you are, please give it a like. We have over 200 people on the stream. It would be great to get 100 likes tonight. And outside of that, anything else, any kind of support is appreciated. But I like talking with you guys when I play. No one's chatting. So what's going on, man? Thanks for being a great audience. Thank you for chilling. And I hope that you guys will continue to enjoy. Please support the stream in some way, whether it's as simple as liking the stream. That helps a lot for engagement. Outside of that, anything, a super chat, a membership, gifted membership, or tip would all be greatly appreciated tonight. Okay, thank you. Let's continue. Life, I've already told you guys that's why I knew how annoying it is over on that channel. If you guys can support the streams over there or become a member over there, that's really how that channel becomes viable. This channel, admittedly, I'm lucky. Well, guys, remember, tonight, if you are enjoying the chill vibes and ongoing playthrough of Starfield, if you could support the stream in some way tonight, that'd be great. Whether it's liking the stream or contributing in some way, whether that be like a super chat or a membership or a gifted membership or a tip or anything would be nice. We're going to see what's on the Luna space station, I guess. I'm just splitting apart here. Guys, you've been a great audience so far tonight. If you could support the stream in some way, I'd appreciate it. Whether it be a like, we're trying to hit 100, we're at 74. Whether it be a super chat, or maybe a membership, or a gifted membership, or tip. Anything would be appreciated. It sure would be great if we could at least hit the tier 1 tips goal tonight. And if we could maybe hit that members goal that I had for the day, that would be really helpful. Thanks in advance to anyone who supports the stream. Let's continue. So, okay. So here's the deal. I am an independent streamer. I do not have sponsorships, partnerships. I don't shield products. I don't have paid product placements on my streams. And I barely even run ads in my content. Okay? The reason being is because for 15 years, I've strived to be truly independent, truly honest, and transparent with all of you. I don't want you to think that when you come to DSP Gaming that you're getting some kind of an advertisement, that I'm purposely pushing something down your throat to make money. That's never what I've been about. All right? It's completely against my philosophy, and that's why all my contemporaries either got big or quit. Well, I'm still here at the same level because I never really decided to change to take advantage of all these revenue streams that everyone else has, okay? I don't want to. I don't want to be like that. So because of that, I'm at the level I'm at, all right? And I'm okay with that. I'm happy being a small-time guy. I'm happy making curated content for an audience that specifically likes content that's real and transparent and not full of bullshit to push a product down your throat for the sake of making a buck, okay? So that being said, I make my living on the fact that you guys like that content and support it. So, please consider supporting said content, all right? How can you do that? Well, first of all, the easiest way is engagement. Liking the streams and liking the videos you watch, leaving comments on videos after the fact, which helps a ton, or just talking with me on the streams and engaging. That stuff helps a ton. It really does. You don't understand that engagement has more people find your content on YouTube. So please consider doing that if you're already watching the content, all right? Now, if you'd like to go above and beyond, you know, the way that I really make a living, there's all these ways you can contribute during a live stream, including a super chat or a super sticker, a membership or a gifted membership to help out the community. This month particularly, the community would absolutely love gifted memberships because all the new games. Right now, we're in the midst of Starfield and Armored Core. We've got Lies of P and Mortal Kombat 1 coming out later this month, and I know people would absolutely love to have access to all my emotes and all those benefits during those playthroughs. So, great time if you wanted to help out the community. Gifting a membership would be great. Or, tipping me is a stupendous way to help. All you do is you send a contribution directly to my PayPal, you know, via the tips link, or you can find it in the description of this video too. I get it right away. There's less of a fee taken out of that than any other contribution method. And I can use it for very important things like all these games coming up that I need to buy, the cost of doing business, all this stuff, right? So thank you in advance to anyone who contributes to my streams. You guys are awesome. You're the reason I still get to do what I love for a living after 15 years, despite the fact I never sold out to get ahead like so many other YouTubers have. The fact that I don't have any of those product placements when the vast majority of YouTubers do says something, right? Okay. So all that being said, any further support would be greatly appreciated. We're literally 4 likes away from today's goal of 100 likes. Super chats, memberships, gifted memberships, tips, all appreciated. We already hit our tier 1 tips goal. It would be great if maybe we hit tier 2, which we haven't done in a little bit. But outside of that, anything appreciated. Thank you guys in advance for any kind of support. Let's go. Final hour, everyone. Thanks for chilling. And anyone who would like to support the stream by any means, thank you in advance. Anything appreciated. It would be great maybe to hit the tips goal or maybe get a gifted membership. We didn't get any new members today. So that would be very, very helpful. If you enjoy the content, please support it in some way. My philosophy is this: if I'm putting out meaningful, fun, and entertaining content for you, you'll hopefully go above and beyond to support said content to keep it as shill-free as possible. Fair enough? So that being said, here's the ways you can support the stream. Liking the streams for engagement. Leaving comments on videos for engagement. Liking a video for engagement. Okay? A super chat or a super sticker during a live stream. A super thanks on a video you're enjoying after the fact watching on demand. Becoming a channel member, which is huge. You get so many cool benefits, including a chat crown badge to show how long you've been a supporter, ignoring all the slow mode rules of the chat and being able to talk as much as you want, access to a ridiculous amount of emotes here on the channel. In addition, priority to many different special events coming up. You know, we're going to have all these seasonal events like a Halloween marathon, an Adpocalypse Black Friday marathon, a Christmas event, and you will have priority to be a part of those events, nominate things, and have a good time with all of us here live. It's going to be a great thing if you're a member. So, if you're already a member, perhaps you'd like to gift some memberships to the community. There's tons of people here who would absolutely enjoy having a membership, particularly over the course of this next coming month, because that would allow them to have access to all those fun features when I'm playing all the high priority big new releases. So, either consider becoming a member if you're not one, or possibly consider gifting memberships to the community. All right? Thank you in advance to anyone who contributes in any way. Now, also, a tip is a great way to contribute, and here's why. Sending a contribution to my PayPal directly, number one, I get it immediately. It can be used for a bill. It can be used for food. It can be used to buy the upgrade of Mortal Kombat. It could be used for anything. And that's the cool thing, to have that freedom with those funds. Other contribution methods have like a delay before I see anything. Tips I get right away. Number two, I actually get a bigger portion of tips than I do of other contribution methods. Particularly, it's not a huge deal. I say, hey, contribute however you'd like. I appreciate all of that. But since tips are immediate help, I do have reward tiers for tips, like Gunner glasses at $50. You choose a silly hat for me to wear if we raise $100 during any particular stream, and a vest if we raise $150. So please consider contributing in one of those ways during the course of today's stream. Thank you in advance. You know, it was great to maybe hit it on a couple different fronts. Some super chats, some memberships, some tips is always good, a good mix, right? Thanks to anyone who contributes in any way. I really appreciate it. Thanks in advance. Favorited it, and I responded to it. Whenever I get a super thanks on a video, first of all, I wonder how many people even know what that is. A super thanks is when you're watching an on-demand video on a YouTube channel, and that channel is enabled in the YouTube Partner Program, and you want to basically contribute to that channel, but you're not live on a stream, you can do a super thanks on the video. So it means you basically get a big highlighted message on the video where you could contribute. So in this case, I think it was like a $2 super thanks, and he wanted to say, you know, good job or whatever. And so I thanked him. I favorited it, I thumbed it up, and I responded and said thank you. And I do that on all super thanks that I get on videos. I very rarely get any. I mean, I'll get like once a month. Seriously, like once a month I'll get a super thanks, if that. So, but when I notice it, I always am grateful and I give a shout out for it. All right, 99.9999% of my contributions come in on streams. It's very rare that I would get a super thanks on a video. If you're someone who watches all my content on demand, you can do that. If you just love this podcast and this is all you watch, you can leave a super thanks on this video as a way of saying thanks, and it helps. I'm telling you, if people use this more often, it would help a lot. It's just that no one talks about it, no one promotes it, no one even knows it exists, but it's a great way to support a content creator. A gifted membership, or a tip. Right now we're at $59 in tips, with the goal hopefully being 100, that we can have a silly hat for the rest of the stream. So we hit $100, you guys get to vote on a hat. It would be great if we could hit that today. Thanks in advance to anyone who supports the stream. Okay, let's continue. For everyone watching live, thank you. Thanks for the support today. Last hour of gameplay if you'd like to support further. Let's see what this is. Is she with me? She is. Anyway, so guys, tonight, if you could support the stream in any way, please do. Whether it's a simple like for engagement, whether perhaps it's a gifted membership, as we've mentioned, a super chat or a super sticker or a tip, anything would be great. We almost hit the tier 2 tips goal on the Starfield stream earlier today. We were $12 away. I was like, dude, would have been so cool to have a hat for it. But outside of that, you know, it was pretty slow outside of that. So anything tonight, greatly appreciated. If you'd like to support in any way, going above and beyond, thank you in advance. And of course, I will shout you out. These are very interactive streams where we have a lot of time to talk because of the nature of the old school JRPGs. Ooh. Okay. Guys, please support the stream. Anything is appreciated. Likes, super chats, memberships, tips. Please support it. We have 2 more hours left, okay? Thank you. Please support in some way. Number 2, just want to remind everyone, if you're enjoying tonight's stream, please support it in some way. Easy way to support is by liking the stream. We're at 52 likes. I like 100 per stream for engagement purposes. It would be great if we get 100 tonight. Outside of that, anything is appreciated. Currently, we have 0 super chats. So a super chat tonight would be nice. 2 new members, thank you. It'd be great to get some more. My goal for today was 550. We're only at 542, so we didn't make much progress there. Tips-wise, we're at 17 bucks. Obviously, it'd be great if we could hit the tier 1 tips goal for today of $50. Any of that would be greatly appreciated, okay? Thank you. Let me stand up and stretch now. Excuse me, princess. No, it's excuse me, princess. Again, guys, thank you to anyone who supported. So far, we got a few super chats. We got 1 new member, and we got 40 bucks in tips. Now, guys, it would be great if we could hit the $50 tips goal, all right? We don't, I hate to say it, we just don't hit the big tips goals anymore. It's very rare if we even hit a tier 2 tips goal, right? But hopefully what I hope to do is between the both streams that I do in a day to try to hit like the tier 1 tips goal at least once out of the 2, and hopefully maybe between the 2 hit like a tier 2 if you add them together. It's been rough these last couple of weeks. I don't know what's going on. Because it actually was quite good over the summer, and then all of a sudden it kind of slowed down. So if you like the content, if you could support it in some way, again, liking the stream, super chat, membership, tip, all appreciated. Let me just stretch my legs here. Ooh. Oh. Ouch. All right. So favor to ask everyone tonight, please support the stream. All right. This week in particular, we had some really great days and some really slow days. They're kind of evening out. I really would appreciate a strong finish tonight. We didn't even hit the tier 1 tips goal on the earlier stream. So any kind of contribution would be greatly appreciated tonight. A tip, a super chat, a membership. I will shout them out between the matches when I get the chance. All right? Please support Street Fighter, especially now you've been asking for other characters besides Blanca and Honda, and I'm giving you one. Although I'm probably going to lose a lot tonight. We'll see. Thanks for chilling with me tonight. If you enjoy the gameplay, if you could support the stream, that'd be great. It would help for us. This is my final stream of the week, so it would be great to have a good, solid final stream. Please do if you can. It's been a slower week, especially for tips. It would be great to get some final last-minute support if you could. If you enjoy the content, please do, and thank you. Anyway, good stuff coming up this week. Before we get to the week schedule, and before we get to everything, let's cover a couple quick things. Number 1, all right, I talked about something on the Daily Wrap the other night. I felt like I wanted to be transparent with all of you, but not all of you watched the Daily Wrap, so I'm very briefly going to cover it right now. It's not going to be something that I'm going to be talking about every day or harping on, all right? Last week, there was a distinct dip in support when it came to tips. In reality, when it came to like memberships and super chats and everything, things were great last week, and I was very happy about that. But tips, for some odd reason, really declined last week on my live streams. Now, for those who don't know, and I couldn't imagine how you don't, I'm not someone who has paid product placements. I'm not someone who has these partnerships. I don't get paid to play particular games. I don't take those kind of opportunities. I just make content for you. You like it. You support it through crowdfunding. That's how I make my living. And definitely there's ups and downs to that, okay? But now we're in the fall gaming season. The biggest games of the year are starting to come out, and this is the time of year when typically I got to spend a lot more money on a lot of games and things that are coming out. My expenses shoot up. But also, kind of in tandem with that, I also usually see an increase in support. I would say the support did come, but it came in methods where I won't see any help from that in like a month and a half, okay? Just for those who don't know, super chats, you know, memberships and things like that help a ton. They're long-term support for this channel that absolutely is needed, and I'm very, very grateful for it. Thank you. I mean, I got a lot of gifted memberships. We're over 560 now, which is excellent. You know, at one point we were struggling just to keep it above 500, so thank you for that. But tips are really important because tips are essentially my liquidity. When you tip me on a stream, that's something I get right away. That's something I can use to pay a bill, to go grocery shopping, to have a nice dinner with my wife, which we did yesterday for her birthday, to buy the new games coming out, okay? So what happened was last week I saw a distinct dip in tips, and I don't know why that was. there didn't seem to be particularly any reason. You know, the launch day of Starfield, things were great. And then after that, it was like every single stream, we weren't even hitting a tier 1 tips goal of $50, like, ever. So because of that, I was looking at the end of the week, I was like, oh my God, like, I didn't expect it to be this tight, but it was, okay? And it's okay. It's not the end of the world. All I'm trying to do is spread awareness. If you were thinking of supporting my streams this week, a great way of supporting my streams this week would be tipping me, okay? That would help a lot. You know, long-term support's been great, and I obviously am grateful for that. And anyone, please, if you're going to super chat or do a membership or gift a membership, please, by all means. I'm not looking to give towards an amount. I'm just saying I definitely saw a distinct dip. It wasn't one stream or two streams. It was like all the streams last week except for the one premiere stream of Starfield had a distinct dip in support of tips. And I was like, that's concerning when you see a pattern. Not when it's just a one-off thing or a couple things, but a pattern. You know, I'm not in a situation like these other big content creators where I can be in like a rut for weeks and weeks. It'll start to hurt, okay? Thankfully, it's not like it was years ago. Years ago, there were situations where I was so financially distraught, I had to have crazy marathons to try to pay bills and stuff. It's not like that anymore. I want you guys to understand that, and I've tried to make that very clear to you this year. Things are much better this year than they have been in a while, thanks to you. Okay, this is not, you know, me being, oh my God, completely financially distraught. But obviously when you see an alarming pattern like what happened last week, I want to call it out and let's let everyone know, awareness, here's what's going on. I'm not asking for anything above and beyond what you normally would do to support. I'm just saying if you have an option, you want to choose, gee, how should I support? Tips would help a lot right now. Tips would be stupendous for me to afford all the stuff. Particularly, I've got to get Mortal Kombat 1 Collector's Edition in the next week, and that's $100. Okay, actually, isn't it $100 plus tax, right? So actually, it's like $120. All right, plus other, you know, other things that will be coming up very shortly that are going to cost money. So thank you in advance to anyone who does it and helps out. I really, really appreciate that. And thanks to those who don't take it the wrong way. Because whenever I try to be matter-of-fact, transparent with my audience about things like this, there's morons who say, you see, he's e-begging and he's doing all these horrible things. Did you hear me once e-beg right now? I'm just explaining the situation and saying, if you could help in that way, please do. I'm not telling anyone, hey, open your bank accounts, rip open your wallets and purses and dump them on a table in front of me. That's not what I said. I'm spreading awareness of, yeah, it would help to have a little bit more in the tips department right now because of the way that this business runs, and I'm a small-time guy. I'm not some giant guy with huge ad revenue and huge views or whatever. I am reliant on my audience, all right? So thank you to those who understand, and don't try to spin it into some kind of bullshit, the sky is falling story that it's not, because that's not what I'm intending, all right? So now that that's out of the way, now I can move on to positive things. I just wanted to get it out of the way, and now we can focus on all the good stuff. Okay? Now, another reminder. Guys, today, the best way to support me would absolutely be tipping. As I mentioned at the beginning of this podcast, for some weird reason, last week tips actually really slowed down to a crawl. I barely was even hitting any tips goals at all over the course of the week. And I don't want this to be a pattern that you know, that hurts. So if you were thinking of contributing today and you had a choice, if you could tip me, that would be great. If I could hit like one tips goal. Here's my goals for the week. Because what I should start doing is outlining goals for the week. Okay? Here are my two major goals for this week. Goal number one, I'd like to hit 600 members by the end of the week. We're just starting. We got 6 days of streaming. If by the end of this week I could hit 600 members, that would be an accomplishment I'd be proud of and say thank you all. All right? The other accomplishment, to at least hit one tips goal a day. Every day I'm dual streaming this week, okay? So as long as I'm hitting that tier 1 tips goal at least once a week or once a day, that's great, all right? I'm not expecting it every stream or anything like that, but at least if I could hit it once a day, that would be stupendous. And then I would be like, you know what? Things are going decent. Things are going good, all right? So those are my goals for the week. 600 members by the end of the streaming week and hit at least one tier 1 tips goal per day of 2 streams a day. Fair enough? And I'll be bringing, that should be the goal. I should have concrete goals. And I think maybe not having concrete goals has hurt me. Should say, these are the goals we're actually working toward. This is what we're trying to do. Can we do it? Right? So I think we should start doing that a little bit more rather than everything being ambiguous. Right? So we'll see what happens. All right. But thank you. Hopefully we'll get a good, you know, kind of rejuvenation and get back on track this week. Like I said, last week, memberships were great. We went from like low 500s all the way up to 560 members. Zero complaints there. You know, super chats were actually high last. We had a few really large super chats that help out a lot. But again, it's the tips that concern me when I have a lot of stuff I need to buy in the next few weeks. So, okay. All right, guys. What would you guys like to talk about? We have a few... Excuse me. So, if you could support in some way, I would really appreciate that. In particular, right now, tips would be greatly preferred. Last week, tips were very slow. Like I said, my goal for this week is to try to hit the tier 1 tips goal once a day. It doesn't have to be both streams, but if I can hit on one of the 2 streams a day, that would be great. So please consider tipping today if you wanted to help out in any way. That would be the way to do it the most. I'm not saying anything else isn't appreciated. It absolutely is. But that would help out more right now. Okay? Thank you so very much, guys. If you like the stream today, if you're enjoying Armor Core, please support it with tips if you can. All right, let's try 8 O'Keefe. Also, thanks so far for the support on the stream. Anything would be appreciated. Right now, we're at 70 likes. Hitting 100 likes today, that would be great. Super chats. We have like 1. Super chats would be great. Memberships. We have some re-upping of memberships, but 0 new ones. Those would be great. Particularly, like I told you guys, my goal for this week is number 1, to hit 600 members by the end of the week. And number 2, to hit at least a tier 1 tips goal every day. One of my streams. Right now, we're at $37 in tips. We're very close. So if you could tip today to support the stream, that would be tremendous. And thank you to anyone who has supported in any way. Or if you're thinking of tipping, thank you in advance. Let me stretch my legs here. Okay. Ooh. For your support of the stream today. Any further support would be greatly appreciated. Particularly, again, if we could hit that tier 2 tips goal by the end of the stream, would be tremendous and help a lot. Thank you. I'll be right back. Anyway, so last half hour, guys, we're going to head into this mission. Last chance if you'd like to support the stream in any way. We're 10 likes away from hitting our likes goal for the stream. Outside of that, anything would be appreciated. A super chat, a membership, a gifted membership, or tip. My goal this week is 600 members by the end of the week, or to try to hit the tier 1 tips goal at least once a day. We've done that today. Thank you for that. It would be great if we could hit the tier 2 tips goal. You'll be able to see a silly hat for the rest of the stream. If anyone was considering contributing, please do it soon so I have time to toss on a hat. Thank you. All right, here we go. All right, everyone. I want to say thank you to everyone, all these gifted memberships, obviously. Thanks for the few super chats. Thanks for the few tips. Again, guys, please, if you're going to support tonight's stream, please tip me. I am trying to, hopefully, get back on track with that. It has been a slow week for tips. Everything else has been great. I mean, you guys have been amazing with everything else, but for some reason, you know, last week, I should say, tips were slow, and I'm hoping to come back from that. In fact, I just got a tip, so thank you very much. A $10 tip to hit 600 members by the end of the week. Right now, we're at a good start. Please consider becoming a member or getting some memberships this week, okay? The other goal is that once a day, on one of my 2 streams, because I stream twice a day, I hit a tier 1 tips goal. That at least I hit a tier 1 tips goal for the day. That would be good, and that would help out. I need that. Like being honest here. Unless we have a day that's exorbitantly good, I really need that level of support. That's why I have the goals in place. And last week, we barely, I think one day after the premiere of Starfield, we hit like 2 goals. We hit like a tier 2. Outside of that, we weren't even hitting the tier 1 goal last week. Yesterday, we came back from that. Not only did we get a bunch of members and super chats, but we actually hit the tier 1 goal both streams. So thank you so much for that support. All right, if we can keep that going this week, that would be tremendous, especially because I have to drop over $100 by the end of the week to buy Mortal Kombat 1 so we can play it on Friday and start the story mode. So please consider contributing in some way. As you know, I'm a crowdfunded individual. There's no sponsorships, no partnerships. I don't get paid to play specific games, and the ad revenue ain't great on YouTube. It's all about the support during these streams. That helps me out. So please consider contributing to the streams in some way, particularly trying to hit that membership goal or tipping so we can hit the tier 1 tips goal during the stream. Either one would be tremendous, and thank you in advance for supporting my content. So that's tonight. I hope you guys will everyone who's a fan of classic JRPG stuff, please come by tonight and chill and support if you can. All right? Now, tomorrow, Sunday, today, the goal for members has already been hit for the day. You know, it's 600 by the end of the week, so any more would help a lot. But today, the real goal here is this. I want to hit tier 1 tips goal. If we can hit the tier 1 tips goal on today's stream, that would help a ton. I mean, if we get any more than that, great. But the goal is to hit the tier 1 tips goal at least once a day. Please consider tipping today if you want to help out and support the streams. That's the best way to do it right now, okay? Thank you. Okay. Guys, you know the deal tonight. If you like the content, please support it in any way. Whether it's simply a like, a super chat, a super sticker, a membership, a gifted membership, a tip, they are all greatly appreciated. If you can support the stream in any way, please do. And thank you in advance to those who like the chill JRPG fun that we've had over the last month and a half. We are heading into the end of it now, so. Well, I would appreciate it if you've liked the React content over the course of this year, if you could support it. What that means is this stream I'm doing right now, that's going to lead into the React stream, please support this stream. This stream once a week is the only real income I'm getting towards that channel. So if you watch the React content, if you support it with, you know, memberships, gifted memberships, or maybe a super chat during it, or you send a tip during it, that will help. Any contributions I get right now, like tips, carry over to the React stream, okay? So please consider supporting the React content today, since that's what we're doing, okay? Hey, I'll reiterate. Supporting the React stream is very important. I don't make money on the videos over there. It's these streams and memberships that support that channel and make it viable. Please support today's React stream, whether it's a super chat, a membership, or a tip. Everything helps a lot on a React stream, okay? So let's end this show. Let's head over there, get set up, get it rolling, and 3 hours of reacting, okay? As you guys can see, our members have declined. You did, Orcs or Dorks? It's weird because it showed it first, and I hit refresh and disappeared. Well, thank you for re-upping your membership, Orcs or Dorks. We have lost members. We had over 150. We are down to 115. So it would be great if today you would consider supporting the React channel by becoming a member, or perhaps gifting some memberships to the community. The more members that we have, the better the show is. Because that means more people can nominate. And then we get bigger variety in the nominations. You see? That's how it works. So thank you to anyone who is currently a member, or anyone considering becoming a member, or possibly gifting memberships. We are up to 41 bucks in tips. We are a mere $9 away from the tier 1 goal. Remember, guys, my goal for this week is to try to hit the tier 1 tips goal, okay, every at least once a day, every single day. We did it yesterday. Can we do it again today? $9 away from hitting that goal. All right, I would really appreciate it if you could support the stream in some way, and that would be a great way to do it, would be a tip to have us hit that tier 1 tips goal. Now remember, if you want to see, or if you want to be part of the nominations process to get your clip watched next week, if you become an ultra member, we're guaranteed to watch your clip. If you become a standard member, then it goes into a randomized playlist, of which YouTube chooses the order, essentially, okay? So that's one of the other better ways to support the channel. If you could consider please becoming a member, or if anyone today would like to give some memberships to channel viewers, I'm sure they would appreciate that, so they can be part of that process next week as well, okay? All right. Thank you guys for being a good audience, and we continue on now with the ultra member submissions. Remember, please support the stream in some way. Super chats, memberships, gifted memberships, tips appreciated. I'm trying to hit the tier 1 tips goal on every once a day, every day this week. So we're very close right now. We're only $9 away. It would be great if you could contribute in some way. Thank you guys. Let's continue. Okay. Thank you all for supporting the show. If you are enjoying, please support in however you can, whether it be a super chat, a membership, a gifted membership, or a tip. I would appreciate that. We were trying to hit 125 members by the end of today. We got 1. So in the next 90 minutes, it would be great to get some more members if we can, okay? So as people are joining tonight, guys, please support the stream if you can. Any contributions are greatly appreciated. Right now, particularly tips would be great, but anything else as well, super chats, memberships, gifted memberships, all appreciated. My goal for this week was 600 members. We exceeded that already. So we maintain that by the end of the week. I'd be very happy. Tips would be great tonight if you'd like to help out in another way, because last week was slower on tips. So far this week's been great. It would be great to hit the tier 1 tips goal tonight. That would be stupendous. And of course, liking the stream for engagement, that helps too. We got 100 likes. I'll do a silly bubble blow for you guys and all that. You know the deal. You know everything, right? Okay, guys, we're halfway through tonight's stream. I'm going to stretch my legs, and if you're enjoying tonight, it would be great if you could support in some way, whether it's liking the stream, or a super chat, or a membership, or a tip. Currently, We had a few super chats and no memberships, and we're at 14 bucks in tips. So obviously, guys, halfway through a stream, major new release. It'd be great to get a little bit more support. Let me stretch my legs here, and then we'll continue. Excuse me. Guys, thank you. If you enjoy the content and the gameplay of me trying to play with Lily in these ranked matches, please support the stream tonight in some way. Great way to support the stream would be tips, but there's many other ways to do so, including memberships and gifted memberships, chats and super chats and super stickers, I should say. All that would help a lot. You know, liking the stream helps. We only have 44 likes with almost 400 viewers, so yeah, many different ways to support the stream tonight. I'm not even gonna, let me put it this way. Thanks in advance for any contributions. You guys know how grateful I am. You guys know how much you help when you support my streams. Anything tonight is appreciated. I'm not gonna bring it up. I'm serious. After what I just said now, if a contribution comes in, I'll shout it out. I don't want to bring it up all night. I really don't. I'd rather just focus on Chrono Trigger and have a good time with all of you and not worry about the bullshit. So I'm not even going to bring it up. That being said, if you enjoy the content that I put out and you like the fact and appreciate the fact that I haven't become a shill and you like this kind of, style, please support it. So allow me to outline the ways that you can do that. Number one, engagement, which is very important on YouTube and key to success. Liking a stream or liking a video that you're watching and actually enjoying. Leaving a comment on a video. Leaving engagement, talking with me on a stream. This stuff adds to the whole algorithm and allows you to be found better on YouTube. You'll show up more in the search priority. You'll show up more in related videos. So thank you to those who do engage with my content. I really, really appreciate that. Okay? Outside of that, if you want to go above and beyond in some way, there are many ways that you can support my efforts. Number one, a super chat or a super sticker during a live stream, or a super thanks on an on-demand video that is eligible. And the reason I say that, not every on-demand video is eligible. It has to be a video that's been monetized and not claimed by a third party. Memberships or gifted memberships, especially this time of year as we are now heading into the very busy gaming season. Mortal Kombat 1, Lies of P, Street Fighter 6 DLC, Assassin's Creed Mirage. And that's just the things in the next 2 weeks. And then after that, we have tons more coming up in the month of October and that. People would be very happy to have a membership right now because you get so many benefits. You get highlighted messages, all right, when you leave a comment on a video. You get a chat crown badge to show how long you've been a supporter. You don't have to abide by the slow mode rules of the chat when you're here on a live stream. You can talk as much as you want. You get access to all of my emotes, of which there's a ridiculous amount because at one point I had over 1,000 members, right? So because of that, there's tons and tons of emotes that you can use in my content. Very nice. In addition to that, when you're a member, you get priority for special events. For example, in October, I will be doing a Halloween marathon. We do this every year annually. It's a great time. I dress up. We have food. We play a variety of horror games. So, when you're a member, you will have priority to nominate and vote on what horror-themed games you'd like to see me play for that Halloween marathon. So there you go. I think it would be a great time to become a member if you're not, or if you're someone who wants to support my content here on YouTube, you can help the community out by gifting memberships to the community members. It's called a membership bomb, and you can do it at any point here on a live stream. So thanks in advance to anyone who does that. In fact, Tractor D dropped a membership bomb earlier, and I'll be shouting that out in a moment once I get to the shout outs at the end of the show to give thanks for that, okay? And then, of course, the last and certainly not least way that you can support my streams is tipping. When you tip, you're essentially sending a direct contribution to my PayPal. This really helps out. And there's really a few reasons why this helps out a lot. Number one, I get it immediately. When you tip me, I see it right now. I can use it for something important. It doesn't get lagged up. There's no processing time. It's immediate funds. Okay? Number two, I get more of a cut of tips than most other contribution methods. Everything else has a middleman, has a big percent taken out. With PayPal, I get the most out of it. All right? So, huge benefits to doing tipping, and because of that, I actually have rewards. $50, $100, and $150 raised on any particular stream. I do something silly, like I'll put on a pair of glasses, I'll toss on a hat of your choice or a silly vest you vote for. So it's just a way of saying thanks. It's not a big thing. People aren't really contributing to see those things, but it's just a silly way to say, hey, thanks, incremental rewards for doing those, okay? So, thank you in advance for all support. And basically, my goals for this week were as follows. Number one, hit 600 members by the end of the week. Well, guess what? I've done that. We're already at the 630 and climbing. We're almost at 650. If we hit 650 today, that means I exceeded my goal for the month. So that's excellent, okay? Or for the month, I say, for the week. So let's see what happens. Now, in addition, my other goal was to hit one $50 tips goal a day. Just one. I streamed twice, so I have 2 chances to hit it. And I tell you, I've done it every day this week. Amazing. So thank you guys. You've been very supportive this week. I am greatly appreciative of your support this week. Really, I am. Thank you so much. Let's see if we can keep that pattern rolling today. And thanks in advance one more time for any support. Now, ladies and gentlemen. All right, guys. So, 1 hour down, 2 more hours to go. Starfield. Looks like we're on our way, making big progress with the Freestar Collective. If you're enjoying the stream, please support it in some way. Remember, my goals for this week were to hit 600 members. We've done that. The other goal is to hit a tier 1 tips goal at least one of my 2 streams a day. Right now, we're at 32 bucks, so we're well on our way. You saw that, right? We're well on our way to hitting that tier 1 tips goal. If you could support the stream with some tips today, that would be superb. Other ways to help would be super chats, membership, gifted membership tip, or a like on the stream. Please support in some way. All right, let's continue. We're in our last hour of the stream. Guys, it would be great to get some support right now. We got $2 in super chats, 5 gifted memberships from the pre-stream, and $32 in tips from the pre-stream. So if you're enjoying the stream, please consider supporting it in some way. Remember what my goals are this week. My goal is to hit that tier 1 tips goal once a day. I don't know if we're going to do it on Street Fighter tonight. So it would be great with only 18 bucks to go. If you're liking the stream, if you could support it in some way, tipping would be a great way to help out, okay? Guys, please support the stream tonight. Right now, we have 1 super chat, and that's it. And I've been playing for almost an hour. I would appreciate some kind of support tonight of any kind. I'm literally playing all top tiers except for the 1 Ryu, and it's very frustrating. Again, guys, if you can support tonight's stream, please do. It's my final stream of the week. It's my final Street Fighter 6 stream for a long time. I'm not going to be playing this again for probably a couple of weeks, with Mortal Kombat right around the corner. So thank you to everyone who is here tonight and is supporting. Please support the stream tonight. I would really appreciate that. And then we'll bring it back at the end of the month, because it looks like no Street Fighter for a bit. Ladies and gentlemen, if you like my content, please support it. I am an independent individual. I do not have a sponsorship or a partnership with any other company. I do not have any kind of paid product placements. I don't shill products. I don't give you referral codes for money. I really don't even run advertisements on my streams besides maybe 1 quick ad break if I'm using the bathroom. I don't really go crazy to monetize. The reason is because I feel if I'm true to myself and truthful and transparent with you, I don't owe anyone anything. I don't have to kiss a game's butt. On the same time, I don't benefit from when I slam a video game. So therefore, I can be completely honest. And because of that, my content's a lot different than what a lot of YouTubers have done over the years, who they've kind of had to bend one way or the other. They have these big product placement segments. I don't have any of that, okay? That's a good thing, in my opinion, because it differentiates me. However, I do rely on your guys' crowdfunding support to keep this going. For 15 years, I've been able to be truly independent and honest with you as my audience, and I absolutely love that. I don't want that to change. So if you like this style of content and you want to see it continue, please support it in some way. Here's how you can do that. First of all, if you're watching this content live or on demand, liking the stream or the on-demand video helps for engagement. If you want to leave some comments on an on-demand video, that also helps. Even a comment as simple as, hey, just leaving this because I like your content and I want to help you out. Literally, that's cool, man. If you're watching here live, to talking with me in the chat as we're playing today, that's another great way to help, all right? Now, if you want to go above and beyond the engagement factor, there's many ways that you can contribute. A super chat or a super sticker during a live stream, or a super thanks on an on-demand video. You could do a membership or a gifted membership. Gifted memberships right now would be ginormously positive for the community. With all the new games that'll be coming out in the next 2 months, People are absolutely going to want to have a membership to have access to all of my emotes. Well, when you tip me, that's a direct contribution to my PayPal. I get that immediately. I get less of a cut taken out of that than other contribution methods, and it helps out a lot, you know, to pay bills, to afford games. I just dropped over $120 on Mortal Kombat 1, so it would help a lot, okay? So thanks for watching Mortal Kombat 1 Story Mode Part 1. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, remember, this is the first part of a new playthrough. So liking the video, leaving comments, engagement is key. Please consider maybe supporting the playthrough if you liked it, and I will see you in Part 2. So far, so good. Pretty fun, and see you in the next part. Continue on with the story. So I hope that you will join me. And any support greatly appreciated. All right? All right, here we go. Guys, if you could support the stream tonight, that would be great. As you can see, yeah, there has not been contributions in about half an hour. There was a few super chats. We haven't had tips in hours. It would be great to have something tonight. I did spend $120 to get this game. Yes, I actually did, to get it early. It was that expensive. So it would be great to get some support if you're enjoying the story. Keep in mind, we got all the story to go through. Then we got to try the invasion mode. This is necessary to unlock the content of the game. If I just went online right now, I wouldn't even have all the characters unlocked. This is how you unlock them. So that's why you kind of have to do that. Thank you to anyone who supports. Let me stretch the legs. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. But yeah, guys, if you could support some way tonight, I would really appreciate it. Thanks in advance to anyone who does. All right, let's continue here. But before we get to those, I would like to just remind everyone about myself, the kind of content I put out, and the business model I operate on. Because, ladies and gentlemen, unlike many other content creators out there on the internet, I'm an independent. I don't have any partnerships or sponsorships. I don't have any paid product placements. You won't see a paid promotion notification pop up on the YouTube video, and you won't see me shilling a product or doing a referral code or a link you should go to click here and pay for something so I make some money. I don't do all of that. I also do not run excessive amounts of ads on my content whatsoever. As you see during live streams, I usually run maybe one ad break, if that. Okay? Why am I different from everyone else? Because I pride myself on the fact that because I am not beholden to anyone, I can say whatever I want and be completely transparent and honest with all of you. When I'm rating Mortal Kombat 1, I don't have to kiss its butt because I didn't get a copy free from NetherRealm, and I don't have to worry about hurting anyone's feelings so I don't get the next one for free. At the same time, I don't benefit when I slam a game. If I sit here and I crap all over a new release, it's not like I'm going to get clickbait views or anything like that. I'm doing too small time for that. So being honest is actually a staple part of my content that I really enjoy and cherish, because for 15 years, it's allowed me to give you honesty through everything that I do on the internet. That's pretty good. When a lot of people can't do that, and you see, oh, just put up with my paid promotion or whatever, you don't ever have to do that, all right? The major reason is because of you, because you guys support me. And I really appreciate the fact that I have an audience of dedicated viewers who like my content and want to see it continue, so they crowdfund me. Thank you all to anyone who has been here and helped me over these 15 years that I've been a YouTuber to continue to do what I love and have passion for, all right? If you would like to see this continue and you'd like to support these efforts, here's how you can do it. The first way is the easiest. Liking the content and engaging with it. If you're watching this stream or you're watching this as an on-demand video and you're enjoying it, please give it a like on YouTube. Likes are engagement. They help on YouTube a ton for people to find the content. In addition, if you're watching this on demand, simply leaving a comment on it like, oh, I'm watching your show and I like it, or just want to help out, here you go. Seriously, comments just like that add to engagement and help on this website, okay? In addition, you've got people who can engage on the streams, just talking with me on the streams, having fun conversation. That kind of stuff helps a lot for engagement purposes. So thank you to anyone who engages with my content here on YouTube in general, all right? Now, if you want to go above and beyond being that level of supporter, here's how you can do it. You can do a super chat or a super sticker during a live stream, or you could do a super thanks on an eligible video after the fact on YouTube. No matter what you do, I'm going to give you a shout out, and I'm going to make sure that you know how grateful I am by saying thank you, answering any questions. If you do it on an on-demand video like a super thanks, I will actually like and favorite that post and respond directly to it. Thank you in advance to anyone who does that. If you become a member or you gift a membership to the channel, that helps a ton. Right now, We are in the middle of the busiest gaming season of the year. It just began, and we are rolling through it. Before you know it, we're going to be in mid-October when there's 3 releases a week, all right? Right now, people love having memberships to the channel. Here's why. Tons of emotes that you can use in the chat. Unlimited amounts of talking on a stream rather than having to abide by slow mode rules. Having a cool chat crown badge to show how long you've been an ongoing supporter. Having the ability to have priority for access to all kinds of fun stuff for special events. For example, in October, we're going to have a Halloween event, and members are going to have priority to nominate and vote on games they want to see me play during that Halloween marathon that I do at the end of the month. So, it's a lot of cool benefits to being a member. So, if you like this content and you want to get all those special benefits, please become a member today. Or if maybe you want to help out the community. Maybe you hang out here a lot and you like the people here. Hey, let's just give some memberships to the community. It helps everyone, right? Please do that, and that really helps a lot, and people really appreciate it. If you're someone who watches the content and you want to be eligible for one of those, type !gift into the chat. It'll pop up the command that gives you a link that lets you enable gifted memberships, okay? Now, lastly but surely not least, there's tipping. Tipping is a direct contribution to my PayPal. This helps a lot because, number one, I get tips immediately. Number two, I get more of a cut of tips than I do of other contribution methods. Other methods take a while to process for me to see anything from them, and there's a cut taken that's pretty significant. The tips are more direct and benefit me a little bit more than everything else. Now, I appreciate all contributions. I don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Hey, you contribute however you see fit. Thanks to anyone who does in any way. But tips do help a lot. That's why I do have kind of rewarded tiers when we hit certain levels of tips. $50 I put on Gunner glasses, $100 I'll put on a hat of your choice, and $150 a vest, okay? You get to pick those things. Now, my goals are as follows, all right? This week, by the end of this streaming week, I would like to have 650 members on the channel. I currently have 629. With the fact that we're playing MK1, the fact that we're finishing Chrono Trigger, the fact that we've got Lies of P coming up, I would hope that by the end of the streaming week, we could be at 650 members. So that's goal number 1 for me for the week. Goal number 2 is that I would like to hit 1 level 1 tips goal per day. Yesterday, we did that with Mortal Kombat 1 on the first stream, but then last night's stream was very slow for support. So I would like to at least see, try to hit that tier 1 at least once a day, every day this week. All right? So those are my 2 goals. We'll see if we can do it. Right now, we have done it when it comes to that, but we'll see, can we keep that pattern going? All right? Please contribute if you like the content. This is literally how I make my living. Ad revenue on YouTube doesn't really do much anymore. It's all about this. It's the crowdfunding contributions that keep me going. Thank you to those who keep these efforts going every single day. All right. Now that we're out of that crap, all right, so it looks like there's nothing else to shout out. We'll probably get set up then. No other contributions at this point. Again, any contributions greatly appreciated tonight. It would be great to maybe get a few tips or if we're trying to hit that membership goal. That's important too. Those would be probably the best. Tips and memberships, great ways to support the stream tonight if you can. Okay? Okay. It's the perfect opportunity for me to use the restroom quickly, guys, before we adjourn. Again, any support here in the final hour would be greatly appreciated for the end of this very fun playthrough, right? All right, I'll be right back. All right, so I have nothing to shout out right now. No contributions have come in yet, which is perfectly fine. Hopefully there will be some tonight. You guys know the deal of how to support my streams. I really don't even feel like going into the spiel right now, being honest. I'd rather just try to jump into the game because I'm already late. Okay? So, again, if you could support the stream tonight, please do. I don't understand how this is literally the slowest support stream I've had in months when it's a brand new game. That tells me you basically don't want this game. That's what that tells me. I had more support last night for Chrono Trigger. I had more support for every single game I've played. The other day I did an impromptu stream of Street Fighter 6 and it did well. Like, really good, right? Oh, let me stretch. Oh. Phew. Guys, please support the stream if you can. As you see, it has been a very low support stream tonight. It would be great if we could pick up in some way. I mean, we have 0 tips tonight. 0. That's the first time, and I can't even remember that we had no tips whatsoever on a stream. It would be great if we could get some support for Mortal Kombat tonight. Thank you. Okay. Give me $1, and he says, I think you're basically setting bad goals for yourself, because on your daytime stream you're saying things like, oh, you want to hit 1 tip goal a day. Well, here's the thing. All right, I don't want to really commandeer the Mortal Kombat stream with this, okay? The reason that I have tip goals in place is because that's essentially what I need to make a living and pay the bills and everything. And I don't need to hit it every single day, every goal. But the whole point was that with those goals in place, hopefully I'm hitting a goal every once in a while, if not more than one. You know what I mean? So the way it used to be was that every once in a while I hit a tier 2 or a tier 3 tips goal, then that day is good and I don't have to worry about the rest of the day. But essentially, yeah, I'm trying to hit a goal every stream. That's the whole point. You see? When I was on Twitch, I had not 600 members like I had here. I had 800 to 1,000 members every month, and I never got those back. So that's income I used to have that. I'm like, okay, we can make up with that with tips now, right? And for a while, I mean, earlier this year it was working. For some reason, these last few weeks, things have been like slowing down, and I don't know why. Because it's the new game season. This is usually when things pick up. So that's what I'm a little concerned about. If people are misunderstanding, I guess, I don't want to talk about money all the time. I just don't. You know, I think that's stupid. But yeah, I do need tip support. So I hope that I get it. Okay. The real problem here is this. We just entered the busiest gaming season of the year. Did we not? Starfield, Mortal Kombat, we're about to start Lies of P, and we got non-stop new releases in October. How is it that things are slowing down? That doesn't make sense. It's like earlier this year and even the summer seemed to be better on my streams than now, and now should be the time when things are picking up. And I don't mean viewership, because views on the streams are good, but the support all of a sudden slowed down. It's like, what? That, obviously there's something going on. What is it? I don't know. And that's the feedback I need, you know? And people saying things, well, we don't like offline gameplay of fighting games. Did you ever see me cover a fighting game in the 15 years I played them? You have to play offline first to learn the game before you go online. It's a necessary evil of fighters. If you don't get that, fighting games aren't for you. Really. No one on planet Earth just jumps online, not even understanding the basic controls of a fighting game. You have to learn the basics, learn a few things, then you go online. What are you talking about, right? It's like, it just doesn't make sense, what you're saying, okay? So, you know, it is what it is. I know I had to do a segment about it today. I had to. It's important. It's my business. It's my livelihood. When I see a negative pattern, I want to talk about it. Is it Mortal Kombat? Is it the fall gaming season in general? What is it? This is the kind of things I need feedback on. And I would love to hear everyone's opinions and brainstorming. And if you come and you're toxic at me, you're just going to get fucking blocked and ignored like usual. I want constructive feedback. What could be done better? What needs to be improved? What is it that you want to see that I'm not doing, right? Why do you think that we've now had 2 incredibly dead nights this week with almost no support for when I was playing a hot new release that everyone previously had said they wanted, and I even spent extra money to get early because people seem to want it early? It's really baffling to me. This is what I need. I need feedback, okay? Okay, so let's see. I've talked about it. The avenues are open. You know how to contact me. You can email me. You could comment on this video. You know, there's various ways you could talk in the chat. We could all have conversations about this. You know, in the next couple of weeks, I don't want to head into October on a bad pace, slow, and like, what the frick is going on? It should be the opposite, that people are more excited and engaged for the new releases. How is it that the games I played earlier this year that weren't necessarily as hyped did better, right? Anyway, let's move on. Let's talk about the schedule of what's scheduled for now. And we got some news stories and things to cover today, and then we'll move on from there. All right? All right. So, today we're playing Starfield. I'm happy about this. I need to relax. After the stress of this weekend, and now the stressful morning I just had, I need a relaxing stream of Starfield. I really do. I just want to sit back with you guys and wander this galaxy and enjoy some questing and have some good interactions and conversations with you guys. That's what I need right now. I need a relaxing stream. So I'm happy that we have Starfield scheduled for today. I hope this one goes well and we have a good time together, and it's, you know, in line with everything that we're usually looking to do. All right? Hopefully it's a good one. Then tonight on the late stream, yes, Mortal Kombat 1. Okay? Yes, Invasion, because we need to unlock the cameos, okay? And I am planning on at least playing with 1 or 2 other characters, like maybe some of the ones I tried during the campaign and I liked, like Raiden or Sindel. Maybe I'll try them tonight and try to learn some basic strategies with them. And the idea is that once I unlock the final locked cameos, then we will go online. So there's probably going to be some online play tonight on the late stream. How much? I don't know, because it depends on how long it takes for us to unlock these cameos, okay? Now, if you like Mortal Kombat, if you want to see me continue to cover this game, please support tonight's late stream. I can't have a third straight dead Mortal Kombat stream. Yeah, that's going to make me really be apprehensive about playing the game again. I'm being honest. So please support tonight's Mortal Kombat stream if you want further coverage of Mortal Kombat. There will be multiplayer tonight, which is what everyone's screaming for. So if you want it, please support it. Okay? Thank you. But if you want to see Mortal Kombat 1, please support it. I can't keep investing time into a game that I've now played 4 streams. It was 2 streams on Friday, 1 stream on Saturday, 1 stream on Sunday. Even I'm losing track. 4 streams, and the night streams have always been dead. They've been dead, nothing, with no support, you know? And last night, literally the worst stream I've had all year. That's bad. Especially because I had an audience, too. That's what really got me. I thought we were having a good time. People were recommending characters. I was trying the characters. People actually helped me to learn the fatalities, which was very nice because I couldn't get them at first. And then people were like, no, what you got to do is you tap, 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 then press a button. It's not like do quick. You got to tap slow. And they were teaching me the spacing. And we saw a bunch of fatalities together. I was like, oh, that's cool. We're getting it now. This is fun. And then to see that it was the slowest stream all year, actually, it made me sad. You know, like I was having a good time, but I guess I can't enjoy myself on a stream. I got to be ball busting or something, right? I have to be smashing myself in the head with a 2x4 and then people like it and they'll support or something. I don't get that. I thought that if we all have a good time together, that's when the support comes. So yeah, it did completely make me scratch my head on what happened last night. I was like, you know? No, I didn't say no money means get rid of the game. I never said that. What I'm saying is I have to make the right choices. I have to play the games people want. I have to. I can't just play something because I like it. I am enjoying the Mortal Kombat content right now. I am. But I have to play what people want. So I have to listen. And this is, there's different ways people talk. There's also what's called the silent majority. You understand that, right? Like, the vast majority of people who watch and support my content never speak. That's absolutely true. How often does 1 Minute Man speak? Twice a year? But he's here every day supporting, right? And so it's important to know what people actually want. And they speak sometimes with their wallets. It's true. It's not the end-all, be-all. I still have games, for example, Chrono Trigger over the summer that I played. That was very much a thing for me. Have a retro playthrough for my anniversary and for people who are JRPG fans. No, that was not a fan favorite that got tons of support. But that's the case in point where I can do that because other things are getting support. I don't want to have entire new games now dead like that. It's concerning. Okay? See, and then you get complete toxic idiots. Anyone, here's the truth. Don't take a word out of anyone who wants to try to spin my words into something they're not. I'm not accepting that. You don't get to fucking be like that and try to put words into my goddamn mouth that I didn't say. I'm not putting up with that. Every one of you who wants to be putting words in my mouth and try to sound it toxic, right? You're out of your mind. Fucking shut up. Really. Because it's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is there's various ways that people show support. It's not always financial. It's not always verbal. There's all different ways. And you have to weigh and factor all of those things in. You have to. That's how I've been successful for 15 fucking years. But that's why I feel like I can be honest with my audience and say, here's what's going on. I'm not cool with how Mortal Kombat 1 has gone down this weekend. I'm actually upset because I thought that this was something people wanted. Maybe it's not. But I need to get feedback. And for people to then twist it into something toxic is not cool. And I'm not putting up with it. I don't even care. I don't care who you are. You're going to sit here and be toxic in the chat about it and act like I'm saying shit I'm not saying. It ain't going to fly. All right? I'm not putting up with the bullshit anymore. Because there's too many people on the internet who just want to say Phil said this. I never said it. And I'm tired of that shit. You know? It's time to grow the fuck up. I'm not putting up with people being toxic anymore. It's just bullshit. If we continue on with support today and we hit $100... you'll get to vote on a hat for me to wear. Man, that would be the first time in ages that we did that. And that would be very helpful. So please consider contributing to the stream if you would like. And tipping would be great. Thank you. Guys, I would appreciate any support today. Whether it's a like, a super chat, a membership, a gifted membership, or a tip. We have a lot of people here. I'm sure people would appreciate a gifted membership if you wanted to do that for the community. Outside of that, anything else appreciated. Tips, we're already at 73 bucks in tips with 2 hours to go. If we hit 100, you vote on a hat for me to wear. It would be great to have the hat goal hit. We haven't hit that in many, many days here. So please consider it, okay? All right, let's continue. Guys, thank you so far. We're about halfway through the premiere stream of Lies of P. 90 minutes left. Any support would be greatly appreciated, particularly it would be great if we could hit this tips goal of 100 bucks and get a hat for the rest of the stream. So if you're thinking of contributing, if you could tip, that would be great. But anything's appreciated. Likes, super chats, memberships, gifted memberships, all helpful. Thank you so much. Let's continue. Let's continue. Again, if you guys are enjoying, if you could support the stream, I would appreciate it. I would love to hit that tier 2 tips goal for this stream. That would help a lot if you could help me out with that. Outside of that, anything appreciated, whether it be gifted memberships, tips, or super chats. Thank you. Let's continue. It would be great if you could support the stream tonight. You know how it works. You know how to support the stream. Super chats, super stickers, memberships, gifted memberships, and tips. We lost a significant amount of members today. It was funny because, you know, we had the podcast, which was great. We had Lies of P, went well. But we had no members today. And I'm just curious. I'm like, wow. So we didn't have any members at all today. I wonder what'll happen. Break, come back from break, lost like, seriously, like 25 members. I knew it. As I knew that was going to happen. Because remember, my goal for this week is to hit 650 members by the end of the week. That's tomorrow. Tomorrow's my last streaming day of the week. So now we're kind of, damn, now we got another like 20-something to hit the goal again. It would be great if you were thinking of supporting the stream tonight. We'll probably have a good amount of viewers. Some people who would be willing to accept those gifted memberships. That would be a great way to support. Or I would also say the other way is tips. I am trying to keep tips consistent on the channel. We had a very slow weekend with this game. When I played this both Friday night and Sunday night, those streams were dead. When I played this Sunday night, it was the deadest stream I've had all year. I'm serious. I made like $7 in tips, no memberships, and a couple super chats, and that was it. So it was actually the slowest, worst supported stream I've had all year. I hope that's not the case tonight. I'm being honest, because if now I've had 3 straight streams of Mortal Kombat that people aren't supporting, I'm going to be very skeptical about keeping to play this game. And instead saying, screw this. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see what happens tonight. But any support, greatly appreciated tonight. If you could, please do. Thank you in advance. Because we had a series of slow streams, you know, it kind of slowed down this whole week. I am hoping tonight we have a solid stream for not only for attendance, but engagement and support as well. My goals for the week were as follows. 650 members. Guess what? We hit 650. But then a giant cluster of gifted memberships from last month expired, and now we're down to 620. And it's like, stinks, because we were there. We were at it. We could have held it, and we didn't. So tonight, one way you could definitely help out the streams is to either become a member or give some memberships to the community. That'll be the first major way. Second way, tipping. My goal for today was to hit the tier 1 tips goal on both streams. I did it on the first stream. If we can do it tonight, that would make me happy and would help me out for tomorrow's day off. So please consider either tipping or a gifted membership tonight if you want to help out. All right, guys, thanks for being here tonight. Great attendance as usual. Please remember to support the stream if you can. We're more than halfway to our goal of tips for tonight, which tier 1 is my goal. And 650 members is my goal for the week, and it looks like we're not going to hit it. We already had hit it, and then we lost a bunch. Let's see what happens by the end of the night, though. All right, so guys, we're entering through the second half of tonight. Again, my goals for the week were 650 members and to hit the tips goal tonight of 50 bucks. The 650 is looking completely out of reach. It sucks. We had it, and then we lost it because of expired memberships. If you were thinking of supporting tonight, if you could give some memberships to the community, that would be amazing. Or the other thing that would really help would be a few more tips to get us to that tier 1 tips goal for tonight. That would help me for my day off tomorrow. But thank you to those who are here and chilling, okay? See how it goes, and, you know, depending on how people show up and support and engage with the content, that'll help me determine what I should spend more time on and less time on. You know what I mean? But this is a great balance of a week for sure. Like this week, we've got so much going on in regards to variety of content. We got 2 fighting games I'm juggling, plus Lies of P and some chill Starfield. That's a good variety of stuff for this coming week, okay? Couple goals I have set up for this week. Goal number 1. I want to hit 650 members by the end of the week. This actually was my goal last week. And you know what? We did hit it, but then 50 members expired. So now we're down to 608, right? So that's my goal for the end of the streaming week, to hit 650 members. That would be goal number 1, okay? Goal number 2 is to hit the tier 1 tips goal, hopefully on every stream. Now, it doesn't have to be every single stream. As long as we're hitting it mostly or every once in a while, but that's the problem last week, was that we had several streams where it was like one stream I'd hit a tier 1 tips goal, and then the night stream would be completely dead with no support. And that's what was actually hurting really bad last week. So as long as I can be hitting like tier 1 tips goals frequently, then we're good. All right? So I just want to stretch my legs before we continue. But thanks for being a great audience. If you could support the stream in some way today, I'd appreciate it. Liking the stream is one way to do it. Super chats are another. Memberships are another, and tips are another. My goal by the end of this week is 650 members. My goal for each stream is to hit the tier 1 tips goal. We're $6 away. So if you wanted to support the stream, tipping would be a great way to do it to hit that goal. Outside of that, anything would be great. Right now we have 0 new members so far this week. It would be great to get some of those as well. Hold on one second while I just stretch. Ooh. Oh. 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 Oh, man. Telling me I'm going to have problems with bosses. I don't. I'm having a good time with it. I hope you guys are enjoying as well. And I will see you next time. Thanks everyone who supported. If you're still watching on YouTube, thank you for watching. Remember, liking the videos, leaving comments helps tremendously. Please do so. See you next time, everybody. So here's the deal. Because you asked, I will answer. I wasn't going to bring it up. 2 goals I have for this week. Goal number 1, I want to hit 650 members by the end of the streaming week. The streaming week starts today and ends on Wednesday coming up. So I basically have 6 days, including today. We were there last week, and then a ton of gifted memberships expired, and we dipped, and now look, now we're down to 600. So one great way to support this channel would be some gifted memberships to the community. That's number 1. The other great way would be tipping. Yes, tipping, I'm trying to hit the tier 1 tips goal every stream this week if I can, which is $50. Okay? If I can hit that every stream, that's great. And if I can get some memberships this week, that would be great. Super chats are great. I'm not looking to give to or send them out. Thank you, Punk Peanut. I mean, that super chat helps a lot. But I'm just taking a look at the things where basically improvement could be made. And I would say those would be the 2 things that I'd be aiming for. But I'm not ungrateful for anyone who contributes in other ways as well. Thank you for that. So if you have control over how you like to contribute, I would say gifted memberships or tips equally good. Okay? Cool. Won't base them on goals anymore. But it's nice to have something to work towards. So we'll do daily member goals. Then people recently have complained, oh, we don't like the daily member goals. Okay, so how about a weekly member goal? The weekly goal for me this week is 650. That's what I want to hit by the end of the week. This was the goal from last week. And actually, we hit it, and then we lost it because like 30 members expired that were gifted the month before. So if we can hit 650 by the end of this week, that would be superb. That's what I'm looking for. That would help this channel grow, all right? That's goal number 1. Goal number 2 is that every day I'm trying to hit at least a tier 1 goal per stream, if possible. Now, if we have a stream where we hit like a tier 2 goal, hey, then that's good for the whole day, you see? But the thing I want to avoid is what happened last week, where I'd have one stream where we like, okay, we hit the tier 1 goal, that was it, and then the next stream I made $2. It's like, oh, that's not good. Can't have multiple days where I have like night streams where I'm basically, they're like dead streams. You know, and that happened twice last week when we were doing the single-player content of NK1. So I'm trying to avoid that and be more transparent with you guys. All right, we can hit the tier 1 goal every stream. That'd be great. Or if we have a really good stream, that kind of makes up for it for the day, and that's good too. All right, so that's my goals for the week. We'll see what happens. I'll keep you informed. Thanks to those who contribute towards them and allow us to hit them. It's great. It keeps everything going, and thank you so much. Okay, so that's it. I'm not really going to be talking more about this. The best ways to support the channel today would be a membership, gifted membership, or a tip. Super chats are great. I appreciate them. I will shout them out if you super chat. But the other methods would be a little better today as we're working towards these goals for the week. Once we hit the goals, then it doesn't really matter. You see? All right, so let's do a bubble blow for the 100 likes. Any other support today would be greatly appreciated, everyone. Remember, one of the things that I'm really hoping will improve this week is members. We are under 600. The goal for this week is 650, and we keep losing rather than gaining. That's not good. So perhaps consider supporting the stream via some memberships, okay? Thank you. All right. So I hope that you'll chill with me, and please support the stream tonight if you can. This is the first night we're playing Starfield on a late stream. I would hope that people will show up and support it like they did when it was a daytime stream. You know, our goals for the week are 650 members, and sadly, we've gone nowhere but backwards. Okay, we started off the week with like 608, and now we're down to 580 something, or is it 590 something? 593. Yeah, I'm sure. You know, we got to get back on pace here. I would hope that if you are enjoying the gameplay I'm putting out, that you would possibly become a member or maybe give some memberships to the community this week would be a great way to help. The other goal I have is I'm trying to hit the tier 1 tips goal every stream this week. Just tier 1, that's what I'm looking for. If we have a day where I do like way better on one stream, then it's all good because it evens out. But that is my goal. So tonight, again, if you're enjoying Starfield and the chill vibes, if you could tip me tonight, that would also be exceptionally cool of you. Thank you in advance. Speaking of which, we got I Suck Toes who did a super chat. Please consider supporting the channel in some way, whether it's becoming a member, gifting memberships, maybe a tip. Here's why. No exaggeration. I uploaded all 6 videos from the show yesterday. Every single video became demonetized. It was either claimed by someone or, oh, ad suitability. And what's funny about the whole ad suitability issue is it's always bullshit. Every time it says that, I'll try to submit it for appeal, and 99% of the time it gets overturned and I get ads on it, but it happens a week later. So who's watching last week's React videos when this week's React videos are coming out? Right? So that's what I mean about YouTube. It's a broken system, and I don't make anything on that channel on the videos. So if you could continue to support that channel in the other ways, I would really appreciate that, because that's what's making the channel viable. All right, now, all right, guys, last hour, final chance if you would like to support the stream in any way, and thanks to those who have already. And let's see how it goes. Here we go. Well, guys, hope you're enjoying the stream. Thank you to everyone chilling with me tonight. Thanks for the engagement and any support. Appreciate it. All right. Before we get to news, ladies and gentlemen, I would just like to remind you that I am an independent content creator. What does that mean? Well, that means that I don't have any collaborations. I don't get any cross promotions. No one is out there shilling or pushing my products. All right? Basically, I'm a man alone. I make content for myself. I always have. And I share it with my audience. And we have a great relationship here because I'm a small-time guy. We're able to have fun conversations. And I don't have any paid product placements. No paid promotions. I don't play a game for money. All right? I have very limited ad placements on my streams. Essentially, I am here to make meaningful content for you. And because I don't have all of that crap shoved in to make a living, I can be honest with all of the content that I put out. I don't have to kiss a game's butt because I don't get a benefit. I'm not getting paid by some company. And also, I don't have to unfairly slam a game for clickbait views because I'm not going to get clickbait views regardless because I'm so small. Therefore, because of that, I can do meaningful, honest content for an audience that appreciates it. I can do what they call curated content, all right? It's not for mainstream digestion or consumption. Most people on YouTube wouldn't like my style of content because they like the big bloated nonsense and they love being advertised to because they're fucking morons. Well, you guys aren't morons. You're smarter than that. That's why you're here, to enjoy a small-timer's content, right? And because of that, I rely on you to crowdfund and support this kind of content to keep it going, right? Because I don't have all those opportunities and things that everyone else takes advantage of. It's you who let this content continue to happen. Thank you for that. Thank you for 15 amazing years where you have supported this content and allowed it to continue and allowed me to make a living doing it. Here are some of the ways that you can support the content if you enjoy it. Number 1, engagement. What does that mean? It means if you're enjoying today's stream, give it a like. Let's get this stream to 100 likes because that level of engagement brings more people to the channel. If you're watching this video on demand and you're enjoying it, please give it a like. I know that sounds silly, and a lot of people take it for granted. They absolutely positively do. Instead of thinking, oh, I'm watching this video right now, I'll give it a like, they just don't. And because of that, engagement is key, and my videos don't get recommended because of that. It's very simple. This time of year, especially as I'm playing new games, new releases, it's a critical time to be liking the content if you enjoy it. So please, if you're watching videos on demand on DSP Gaming or DSP Reacts, you like them, please give them a like. Also, there's interaction, meaning talking with me in the stream chat or leaving comments on videos. This is engagement, and that engagement helps the channel. It makes the channel have a higher ranking in YouTube search and all of that. So please consider engagement in the channel, particularly leaving comments on the on-demand videos. Something as simple as, I'm just leaving a comment to help out Phil. I like his content. That's it. That's all you got to do. And boom, that helps the channel. So please consider doing it, okay? Now, if you'd like to go above and beyond engagement and support in another way, there's many ways that you can do that. Number 1, super chats and super stickers. Great ways to support via YouTube systems. You get a nice message highlighted in the chat. If you do that, I'll give you a shout out as well. Thanks to anyone who uses those methods. Super thanks is exactly the same process, only on an on-demand video. Thank you to those who leave super thanks in the comments of those videos. I always make sure those comments are highlighted, liked, and I always respond to them and say thank you. Okay? Memberships. Memberships are key to success here on YouTube. It's the paid subscription program, right? Right now, we're at 653 members. My goal for this week is to stay at 653 members through tomorrow and stick there. But every day, some memberships are expiring. So, we're right there on the edge. Please consider becoming a member today. Or, maybe you're someone who likes the content and you want to help the community, your fellow viewer who enjoys content here on DSP Gaming. You can gift memberships to others. You can do like a member bomb on the channel, and that helps a ton. So please consider doing that as well. And thank you in advance to anyone who contributes in that way. And then the final way that you can support the channel and the content is tipping. Tipping is a direct contribution to my PayPal. To be honest, why is tipping important? Because number one, tips are received immediately. If you tip me, I can literally use those funds today for something important, like paying a bill, buying a game, going grocery shopping. All of those things are actually funded by tips that I receive on live streams. But in addition, I receive more of a cut of tips than any other kind of contribution. Yes, all contributions help, but tips I get a bigger chunk of. So it makes sense that tips are something that I would promote. That's why we have some rewards for tips at $50, $100, and $150 respectively. I'll do something silly like put on glasses or a hat or whatever, okay? So thank you in advance to anyone who tips in any way and anyone who supports in any way. I really appreciate that. Thank you for supporting the channel. We hit the tier 1 tips goal on the first stream. We did it. Wasn't over the top. It was just around 50, 60 bucks. So we did it. Tonight, again, if we can hit that tier 1 tips goal of 50 bucks, that would be awesome. That would be in line with what I'm looking for this week. It would help a lot. If you are enjoying tonight's stream, chilling and having a good time with me, and you want to support tipping or membership or gifted membership, would be great ways to do so and would help a ton to help me hit my goals for the week. So thank you for that. All right, so thank you for the early tips. I think it's time to boot up the game and get started. Again, guys, best way to support the stream would be tips. If we hit the tier 1 tips goal, that's my goal for tonight. And any memberships would help the channel tremendously tonight as well. Okay, let's get started. Please consider supporting the stream, whether by liking the stream for engagement or perhaps a membership or a gifted membership or a tip. Remember, my goal this week is 650 members, and the goal tonight is to hit $50 in tips. I'm trying to hit tier 1 tips goal every stream, and we are at 24, so we're halfway there. We have another half of the stream coming up. It would be great to hit that tonight and get the gun of glasses going for you. I'll be right back. But thanks for being a great audience. Last chance if you'd like to support the stream. Remember, my goal was to hit the tier 1 tips goal, but I guess we're not going to do it tonight. It is what it is, I guess. But thank you. You've been a great audience. You've been very interactive. It's been nice and chill. I've appreciated that distraction. Thank you. I'm on some this is my final consecutive streaming day of the week. I'll be hyper-focused on Street Fighter 6 today. I would appreciate it if you like the content, if you enjoy Street Fighter 6, and you like everything I've been doing, if you could support the stream today, I would really appreciate that. How would that work? Well, my goal for this week was 650 members. As of this morning, we have 650 members, but every day some memberships expire from last month. So I guarantee you that today, if we don't get any new memberships, we will not hit the goal. So please consider becoming a member or maybe gifting some memberships to the community. Whenever I play Street Fighter 6, typically we get a few more viewers than usual. Would be a great day if you were thinking of maybe gifting some memberships. I'm sure people would be here to accept and be very grateful. The other way to help out today would be to help me to hit the tier 1 tips goal on each of the streams. I'm playing with Aki all day long. This first stream and my late stream later tonight at 6:45 p.m. Pacific time. If I can hit the tier 1 tips goal for both of those streams, that would be outstanding. And that's what I'm aiming for today, okay? So if you're thinking of contributing today, those would be the preferred methods, but you can do whatever you want. You know what I mean? Engagement is key. Liking the stream, leaving comments, talking with me as I play. All right, so guys, we're going to go into online now. If you're enjoying today's stream, please support it in some way. If you're enjoying it, please give it a like. Consider a super chat, a membership, a gifted membership, or a tip. My goal by the end of today is to still have 650 members. It looks like we'll probably do that. My other goal is to hit the level 1 tips goal every stream I do today. And we're at 27 bucks. We're more than halfway there. Tips would be a great way to support today. Okay? Today's Aki stream, please support it. Right now, anything would be appreciated. Whether it be a membership, a super chat, a tip. Again, my goal is to hit the tier 1 tips goal every stream today. We've been frozen at $27 since I started playing the game earlier today, right? Since the moment I booted it. So it'd be great to get some more support. Thank you. Placement matches, see how they go, and go from there. Again, guys, please support the stream. The whole idea of the stream is, you know, that I hit the tier 1 tips goal both streams, and people like to see more Street Fighter. If people still support Street Fighter, I'll do more of it. If they support it less, I'll do less of it. We can play other games. All right? So, please, if you were thinking of contributing right now, please tip, okay? Have dinner. I'm going to try to calm down. I'm really upset, obviously. And we'll see what happens tonight. Obviously, guys, if you come back tonight, if you could support the stream, I would appreciate it. I didn't hit my goal, which really sucks. I was really hoping to hit the goal. Didn't even hit the goal. So it's like on top of everything else compiling, right? All right. I'll be back tonight for hopefully tonight. If you're going to support the stream, the one way you can support this stream the most is by tipping me tonight. So if we hit that, I want to at least hit the tier 1 tips goal. We already hit our members goal. Super chats this week were great. Tips are what I really need help with right now. So if you could, please do that tonight. Hey, if you can't tip tonight, don't feel bad. Don't worry. It's not the end of the world. All right? I want you to understand, because some people always over-exaggerate too. It's a goal I want to hit. I'm upset when I set a goal for myself, and apparently I don't perform well enough for you guys to hit that goal. You understand? So I hope that tonight people would like the content enough that they'll support it, and we'll see what happens. All right? Okay. You know, great ways to support the channel right now. I would say 2 ways would be the best. Number 1 would be memberships or gifted memberships. My goal by the end of this week is to hit 675 members. I would love to do that by the end of this streaming week. We got 6 days to do that. But as you know, every day it's like this. We gain some, then some expire. Then we gain some, then they expire. So it's like a weird wave, right? Like you're going all over like a sound wave, right? So, if you'd like to become a member, consider it. It's many features you get for being a member. In fact, one of the biggest features you're about to get is in the month of October. If you're a member, you're going to get priority to nominate games for the upcoming Halloween Marathon event that I'm going to do. It should be pretty fun to be able to get a game nominated and played during that event while everyone else will be duking it out in more of a general thread where they're going to be posting up. Only members will have the priority to post and have those games voted on and to determine what games will actually get into the marathon. So it's a really cool advantage to have with this upcoming marathon event. Please consider gifting some memberships to the community. I'm sure to this month, with the insane amount of new releases coming out in October, people would absolutely appreciate, you know, having a membership, having access to all of my emotes, not having to abide by slow mode rules in the chat, getting a priority in all kinds of various ways. They would love that. So please consider that. The other thing right now, I'm going to stick with the goal that I had last week. My goal is to hit the level 1 tips goal on every stream, or to basically have the equivalent of that over the course of a day. So that means if one day I hit the crazy, you know, tier 3 goal on one stream, then we're pretty good. You know, I don't have to really worry too much for the rest of the day. But my goal is to hit the tier 1 tips goal every stream this week. All right? And that would help tremendously. That really would right now. So let's see what we could do this week with those goals. Hit those memberships and tips. Now, I'm not looking to give horse in the mouth. If you want to contribute via a super chat or a super sticker or a super thanks, that helps a lot. And especially now, these next 2 days counts towards essentially my next kind of pay that I'm going to get from YouTube. Right? After that, anything that I get in October, well, I won't even see till November. So next 2 days, great chance if you were thinking of super chatting or anything like that or memberships, now's the time to do it. It would help a lot right now in the short term. But tips in particular also very important right now, because why? Very shortly, I have to drop a lot of money for a lot of games. Again, did you hear that games list that I went through earlier? Just to reiterate, just in the month of October alone, all right, Assassin's Creed Mirage, possibly Lords of the Fallen, Sonic Superstars, Spider-Man 2, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and Alan Wake. That's a lot of games in a very short period of time that I'm going to have to drop funds on. That's kind of above and beyond what normally I'd be spending to cover stuff for you. It's always like that this time of year. So, yeah, and tips would help tremendously right now if you could. That would help because that's short term. You know, when you tip me, I get those funds right now. I can put them right towards the next game. You know, and I get more of a cut of tips than any other contribution method as well. So that would be greatly appreciated. Okay? Thank you for watching the show so far. Again, reminder, the best ways to support the channel this week would be memberships, gifted memberships, or tips. Okay? I'm trying to hit that tier 1 tips goal every stream this week. That would help tremendously right now, especially with the cost of games that's about to skyrocket for me. All right. All for your support today. I really appreciate it. If anyone would like to support anything further, thank you. Anything appreciated, whether it's a super chat, a membership, or a tip, anything would be great. Thank you in advance. Let's continue. So thanks in advance, obviously, to anyone who supports this channel in the month of October coming up. And of course, today, I should mention this. Today is September 30th. Today is the last chance to contribute for the month, and it would help a lot, being that it's the final day. Anything would be appreciated. Obviously, tips would be great because that's going to allow me to afford all the games coming up in the next month. That's going to be chaotic. Super chats today would be great because they will count for me to get paid next month. So actually, if you super chat today, it counts like right away. Even memberships and gifted memberships would be great. My goal is to hit 675 by the end of the week. We went down to 641 overnight. We lost over 10. What can you do? Probably some gifted ones from last month that expired. Hopefully we can get back up to that level. Okay? So, anything today, greatly appreciated on that front. Now, of course, if you like the stream, if you talk with me, if you're watching this on demand, and you leave comments on the video, etc., all of that helps as well. All right? All of it. So thank you in advance to anyone who supports my content here on DSP Gaming. We are in the Halloween vibe. And then we had one person who did like 6, everyone else like 1, 1, 1. So I think there was like 30 gifted subs total all week. That is really low on Kick, okay? So today would be a massive day for support on Kick. If we could get that to pick up, and if you've been holding off and, hey, I wanted to apply. Hey, now's the time to get it to apply. The sooner the better. Let's get these goals hit. Let's get this marathon going. FYI, guess what? This week, we are doing a marathon. It is the Viewer's Choice Marathon event returning. I hope that you guys are going to be joining me for it. The problem is I can't tell you when it is because it's dependent on us hitting support goals. Right now, we are at 42. It just scrolled by. 42 out of 50 support goals, okay? Which means we have 8 goals to hit. On average, we hit about 1 a stream, although sometimes it's slower than that. If I'm here for 7 straight days, stands to reason we're absolutely hitting 10 goals by the end of the week. But the question is, how soon? And I don't have that answer. It really is dependent on you and how much you support this week. The more you support, the more goals we hit more quickly, the sooner the marathon. So if you want the marathon as soon as possible, please support the streams this week, okay? Now, by the way, I've got my eye on Kick. I'm looking for the first sub of the new month here. Like I said, today would be a great day to get a bunch of sub support on Kick. We have barely had any in the last week. Today would be an amazing day for that. Who's going to do that first sub and get that momentum rolling on Kick? Let's see. Okay. Supported early. We're already over a third to our goal, nearly halfway to our goal for the stream. And again, remember that the sooner the better that we hit these goals. I'm eyeballing some people over on Kick right now who are regulars. We need our first Kick support of the week. Let's do it. Who's going to be our first person this morning who's going to contribute to the stream over on Kick? Because we've got super chats and we've got tips, but we have no subs. We need subs. We also have no memberships. It'd be great to get a couple memberships here today as well from the YouTube side, okay? Okay, excuse me. So now we're up to $113 of support. And what I'll do is a very brief Q&A session. If you guys have anything to talk about, tag me in chat. Last chance if you wanted to support the podcast. Like I said, I was hoping to hit the goal by the end of the show because we had such great momentum. Now we're less than $40 away. We could do it. We could hit it. And that would be amazing. Going into the Oblivion gameplay portion of the stream, already hitting the goal would be outstanding. Okay? Okay? Cool. Speaking of which, shout outs. Gamer Nerd Stevie did a 5-member bomb. Okay. So good stuff there. I hope that schedule sounds good, at least for the beginning of the week. Now, keep in mind also, when we hit our goal of 50 goals hit, that day will be the marathon. But the question is, when will we hit 50 goals hit? Who is going to step up and support the streams in a big way so we can hit these goals and we can get momentum going and we can do our Viewer's Choice Marathon as soon as possible? I'm down for doing it whenever. I literally can change the entire schedule on any given day this week and do it. It could be tomorrow. It could be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Any day I'm good. So whatever you want, we'll do it. Let's see. Let's see when it actually goes down. Okay? Cool. Speaking of which, shout outs. Gamers. Okay. Thank you guys. Let's move on because we have a lot of news to cover. Let's move on to the next story. Oh, by the way, Gamer Nerd Stevie, $5 super chat. Thank you, Gamer Nerd Stevie. We're now up to $93 of support and climbing, almost 2/3 of the way to our goal here on the show. Man, it would be great if we could hit our goal before the podcast ends. That means we would 100% be cool for the rest of the stream, but maybe even have a chance to double up because we need to get that momentum going to hit this marathon this week. So thank you so much, everyone. Again, I'm eyeballing Kick. We have had no support on Kick yet this morning. It would be great to get some Kick support, okay? All right, on to our next news story for today. Marathon, I think the marathon's going to be a really great day. So, yeah, I'm feeling reinvigorated. I'm not even kidding you. The only thing that I wish for this week that isn't probably going to happen is I hope that Kick will pick up because the Kick stuff did slow down last week and it disappointed me. You know, I had good momentum there on Kick where every week we were getting a bunch of subs and everything. And then last week it was like almost dead on Kick. And I don't know how to fix that. I am building up more of a regular viewership on Kick, which is good. But obviously I need to have consistent support there too. And that's not happening. It's kind of one week we'll get a couple people who will come and be like super generous. And then the next, if they don't show up, it's like dead over there, you know? So I hope that we can get more consistency. On YouTube, it's consistent. On YouTube, we get, you know, memberships and recurring memberships. We get super chats daily. I mean, tips are kind of between both. But it's really just the Kick stuff that I wish could be more consistent. But outside of that, the games we're playing are great, right? We're doing good variety of content. I'm feeling good because now it's a new month. We got a refreshed setup. I like the new animations we're going to be playing and stuff like that. Like, it's going to be a good time. It's good times ahead. So I feel more refreshed, and I feel like I'm ready to tackle a new week with all of you. So I'm glad that you noticed that my spirits are high today. They are. I'm in a good mood. Before we even started playing Oblivion. So we've done it, ladies and gentlemen. Our first goal hit for this week. Thank you guys so very much for the early support. Here we are, only a few minutes into the first gameplay of the 7-day streaming week that I'm about to embark on, and we have already hit a goal. We're at 43. Our goal for the end of this week is 50 because we have a big Viewers' Choice Marathon that's going to happen when we hit 50 goals. So the more the merrier. If you're enjoying the stream, please support it. If we hit an extra goal, that would be amazing. Help make up for a couple slower streams that we had last week. And thank you all for supporting the content. I appreciate you. Okay. Well, that's correct. Dev Sri Prasad over on Kick says, man, YouTube is really embarrassing Kick today for support. We need actual subs, not just Pepe torches in the chat. You said it, not me. I told you guys, recently, this last couple of weeks, sadly, Kick support has dwindled a ton. I don't know why. Sometimes we get a ton of support on Kick. You know, I'm not complaining. Overall, the support on Kick is great. Just seems like it's really slowed down in the last week or two. Would love to get some subs over there today to help hit these goals. Get this marathon going. Trying to level up here. Why would I watch the Kentucky Derby? What a dumb question, Clyde. Real King Michael, how you doing today? Good to see you. Beaver Brother says, let's change the fact that support slowed down. Sure, let's do it. Go ahead and drop your first sub ever. Do it. I dare you. Sooner we do it, right? So 6 more goals to go. Thank you guys. I mean, that's amazing. Hitting 2 goals in one stream and my return stream after having a couple days away. That is very appreciated. Thank you. And the bottom line is we still have another hour. So if people keep contributing, we may hit another goal at 450. We could do it. We could be halfway to the marathon. Onward. Guys, we've got about 45 minutes left on today's Oblivion Remastered stream. I hope you've enjoyed the progress as we continue on here with the main story questing. If you are enjoying, please consider supporting the playthrough. We already hit 2 goals on the stream, which is absolutely amazingly outstanding, and I appreciate it. We could hit a 3rd goal. We do have 45 minutes. If anyone wants to contribute, get us to 450 of support, we could do it. I love that music. Yeah, enough of that. Very nice. All right. Can we hit another goal? We have about 20 minutes left. Can we hit another goal? We're at 173. We only have to hit $300 of support tonight to hit another goal. Let's do it. Let's hit a second goal. And that way we'll only have four more to go. Hell, we could have this marathon by like Tuesday at this rate. This accelerated pace. Like a doom skull. All right, guys. Got time for 1 to 2 more, depending on how long they go. Thank you to everyone here chilling and supporting tonight. Last chance to support if you would like, but I appreciate everyone who did. Thank you, guys. And obviously, I'm hoping you'll come by, engage, and support with it so we can have a great stream and maybe hit some goals for the marathon, okay? I hope no matter what we determine, maybe we'll talk about it on the podcast, maybe we figure it out just on the night stream. I hope that you will show up, engage, and support indies. I love indies in the rotation this year. I love having a gaming PC that can play all these indies. So I hope you'll join me for it tomorrow. It should be a great night. And again, if we can hit 3 goals of support by the end of tomorrow, we will be doing the Viewer's Choice Marathon on Tuesday, which will mean 4 or more games that you're currently voting for. Booze all day long, dependent on goals hit. Food, chill vibes, great atmosphere, and overall, these marathons always do well. I know it's going to be a great time. I hope you'll join me for it. Okay, so, but they're the equivalent of dollars. So as you can see, we're what, at like $11 or something? Guys, let's get some support for modded Minecraft tonight, shall we? Let's do it. Now, guys, please support Java Minecraft. I actually got mods working, if you can believe it. Please support the stream tonight. We are a mere 4 support goals away from the Viewers' Choice Marathon event, which I know you guys want. You guys are currently voting right now on the games you want to see during said event. So please support tonight's stream. Let's get some going. Let's get some subs, some tips, some super chats, some memberships. Let's do it. I want to get some shout outs going. Okay. Sound good? I've never officially golfed before. I'm not. All right, folks. Let's get it going. Let's get some support on tonight's stream. What do you guys want to talk about? You can tag me in chat. We'll have a little bit of chill conversation while I do my first fishing in Java Minecraft here on Sunday nights, but we ditched it last week. Speaking of which, we ditched it because we couldn't get any support. Tonight, we're around 30-something bucks. Let's get more support. We got to hit that goal so we can do our fun Viewers' Choice Marathon this week. Again, we have 4 more goals to do it. The sooner, the better. It's only just waiting on hitting the goals. That's it. I'm ready to do it literally any day this week. We got the games being voted on right now. I know exactly what I'm going to do for food. I got booze. No, I've never been skydiving. I'm not a risk taker like that. I'm not one of these thrill seekers. I don't even find that idea anything entertaining. Let's get some support, guys. Come on, we're not even 1/3 of the goal. We're about to be halfway through tonight's stream. Ooh, that's a switch, right? A tripwire hook for a tripwire. Okay, guys. Thanks for being here for Clear Obscure. Continuing on with our pretty oddball plot. Not gonna lie, it's pretty weird. If you're liking the stream and you like the game itself, please support it.
Nice.
Ooh, energizing start. 1 AP on battle start. Oh, that's good. Anyway, if you are enjoying Expedition 33, please consider supporting the stream. We are getting ever close to our fun Viewers' Choice Marathon this week. People are currently voting on the games they would like to see during said marathon. And we have 5 more goals to hit. So currently we're at $59 out of our 150 goal for the stream. Obviously, we have a great head start here just starting, but let's get some more going. Oh, look at this. I totally missed this earlier. That gets us up to $64 of support. Guys, please, let's keep that momentum going. Well, how about we get to halfway to our goal right now? Ongoing milestones here to do a marathon of Viewers' Choice this week, okay? So please, support the stream. Let's hit it. Let's keep it moving. Thank you so much for that $10 support. Okay. Graphics, great, everything, right? Thank you guys so very much. I appreciate you. All right. So, FYI, there's an hour left on the stream. We're going to keep going. Let's see if we can get any more. Maybe we can hit another goal. Then we'd be even closer to the marathon, like I said, maybe if we could do the marathon on like Tuesday, that'd be perfect. But to do that, we need to hit 300 bucks of support, which means we're going to need either some subs or some tips or some super chats or some memberships. We'll see. But anyway, thank you guys so very much. Very good support, and thanks for hanging out. I'm not getting Pokemon's cookies for DSP tries. I'm not giving that woman a single dollar. Fuck that. But Baronoli, 47 months as a member. What's going on, Baronoli? It's good to see ya. Shui701 says, I'm going to try to start hanging around again more. Would you rather have support here or on Kick? You know, Shui, it doesn't matter. Okay, you can support however you'd like. On YouTube, super chats and memberships are great. YouTube does tend to take a chunk. You know, tipping, you could do no matter if you're on YouTube or Kick. That's great. If you're on Kick, you can gift subs. And that's great too. And Kick, I do get more of a cut of subs on Kick than I get of YouTube. Like, basically, tipping and Kick are great. YouTube is still good. Like, I don't ever want to deter anyone from supporting it anyway. Or say, oh, YouTube support is bad. It's not. But, I mean, matter of factly, yeah, I make more on a sub on Kick than I do on a membership on YouTube. And, you know, tips are good as well. Tips have always been good, so. You're not even in Kick. You're not even in the Kick chat. What are you talking about? If you go to Kick chat and you gift 20 subs right now, I'll give you an OG badge. That's the deal. It's the offer. Okay. With that, we are currently at $48 of support with an hour left to go on tonight's stream. Can we hit the goal? Again, my idea here, or my goal actually is that we do the marathon on Tuesday. Make it a pinned comment. Okay. I will do that. Hold on. Will anyone else support the stream tonight? Guys, we're over 100 bucks of support. We're right on the edge of hitting our goal. We got about half an hour left. Can we hit the goal tonight? Of course we want to hit the goal. Well, you know, this marathon is coming up. Viewer's choice. I'm very excited. You guys are currently voting on the games you want to see in it. We haven't done a marathon in a month. Last time was my birthday, which was about a month ago. It'll be perfect timing. We have some booze, some food, some good times, a variety of games coming up. Please support the stream if you have not yet tonight. Let's get a super chat or a tip or a membership or a sub. Son of a bitch, the shovel already broke. Well, I'm just going to use my hand then. We're now at 1:55, so here's the deal. I'm streaming this for about 10 to 20 more minutes tops. In that time, if we can hit $300 in support, it'll be another goal and we'll be at 48. That would mean tomorrow we only have 2 to hit. One for the early stream, one for the late stream. Done, and we could do the Viewer's Choice Marathon on Tuesday. All right? Can we hit another goal in the next 10 minutes? Can we do it? Guys, if you enjoy Blueprints, please support the stream today. We're so close to our first goal. Our goal here at the end of today, meaning all of today, this stream and my indie stream later tonight, is to hit 3 support goals. If we do that, tomorrow will be a Viewer's Choice Marathon event that I'm very excited for. All right, I want to do it. It's going to be great for a variety of games, food, booze, and fun. It's going to be a great day, but we need to hit 3 goals. We're already 2/3 of the way to this first one. If we hit it, we can work on the second. Please support. Right now, we have no support from Kick whatsoever. We've had some great tip support. We've had some super chats. We've had nothing whatsoever from Kick. Those freeloading cheapskates over there on Kick. Completely unacceptable behavior. So, guys, please support the stream. If you have not yet, please support the stream in some way. 111 of support out of our goal of 150. Guys, please, if you enjoy Blueprints, please support the stream and let's hit the goal right now. Because the whole idea was we were trying to hit 2 goals this stream because we had such great momentum. So we can hit another one later tonight and we'll actually do our marathon tomorrow. But I don't know if it's going to work out now. We'll have to see. Okay? So guys, we're up to 24 bucks of support. Now, can we get some more support momentum going here? All right? Why? Because don't you want to do the marathon tomorrow? I know I do. I want to do the Viewer's Choice Marathon tomorrow. I want to have a variety of games you guys nominated and voted on. I want to be drinking some booze and chilling with all of you. I want to have some food. I want to have a good old time tomorrow. It's now 1 month since my birthday marathon. And we've been doing marathons on the pace of about 1 a month. So it's the dead on time to do it. So let's get some support going. Let's hit the goals. By the end of this podcast, let's hit 1 goal, leaving only 1 more to get for the rest of the day. JJ's, I'll see you tonight for Call of Duty. All right, guys, so what else is on your mind? We still have about another 10, 15 minutes of the show before we adjourn. And again, guys, it would be great to get some more support. Let's get momentum going so we can hit 2 goals today, and we can do the marathon tomorrow. Please, let's hit it. Okay. Anything else, guys? Any other final topics? And can we get any more support, or are we done for now? Again, I really hope we hit at least a goal on this stream. We want to get that momentum flowing so we can do the marathon tomorrow. I'm ready for it. I'm, geared up. I told you we could literally do the marathon any day this week as soon as we hit the goals. So let's hit the goal on this stream. Let's hit it tonight for Call of Duty. Let's do the marathon tomorrow, okay? $300 stretch goal to hit 2 goals, and we can do a marathon tomorrow. All right? It would be great if we could do that, but I need your support. So please support the stream in some way. If you're on Kick, please, some subs would be most appreciated. On YouTube, Super Chat or a membership. Or if you're on either, you could do a tip. Please, let's get some momentum for Dave the Diver, which people have been asking me to play for 2 years, and I'm finally trying it out tonight. Okay. Sato is supposed to be like a fat, middle-aged Ash who collects cards of fish. There you go. Excellent. Thanks for noticing that. I didn't. We're at $69 of support, guys. Only about 20 minutes left on the stream, so definitely not looking good for hitting our goals tonight. Just saying. Looks like we're not going to be hitting either, not even 1 goal, let alone 2, which means that we will not be doing the marathon tomorrow, sadly, unless things turn around rapidly here. But we need to hit that goal, all right? But I don't think we're going to do it, to be honest. So if we can get some support now, at least to hit the first goal by the end of tonight, that would be greatly appreciated. I'm playing something new you guys have asked for years. So, okay. Okay, so I don't know what to do about Dave the Diver. I need feedback because I have another open stream on Friday night. And I would love to play Dave the Diver again, but I'm not going to play it again if it's going to be a stream that's just for me. You know what I mean? I want a stream that people will show up for, engage and support, and be excited for, and not say, hey, play, and then I go to play it, and then nobody cares. So, if you like the content, if you're here for the GTA 6 React and you want to support, if you're here for Oblivion and you want to support, please let's get some support rolling now. Let's get it during the podcast. So by the end of the show, we can gauge and see if it looks like I'm doing the marathon tomorrow or not, so people can plan to be here, okay? I hope that makes sense, and I hope that you will, all right? So thank you in advance. Now, no support is coming yet. Let's get our first contributions in, all right? FYI, here's the schedule for the rest of the month. So we have 3 to go. We're at 47, all right? Each goal is $150 of revenue when it comes to super chats, memberships, gifted subs, and regular subs on Kick, and also tips. So if you support the streams today and we hit 50, we're doing the marathon tomorrow. Better pacing than last week. So thank you for that. Anyone over on Kick who's been watching or supporting, I appreciate that. Let's get some support going. Let's get our first super chat, our first membership, our first tip, and our first sub. Let's get some shout outs and let's get some momentum going. If we hit a goal on this podcast, that would be perfect because then we can focus on the game and try to figure out if we can get another goal for the game and maybe another one tonight for Indies night. And then we'll be doing the marathon tomorrow. I would like nothing more than to do the marathon tomorrow. I think that would be amazing. Okay? So I am super excited for this run. I think it's going to go really, really good. So I hope you'll stick around, engage, and support with Blueprints. It's going to be a great stream today. Okay? Now, tomorrow. But guys, I'm going to tell you right now, we got to get some support going. We only got 1 super chat. Let's get some support. Come on. Who's going to be the first sub over on Kick today? Someone drop a gifted sub. Let's get our first membership on YouTube. And how about a tip? We have no tips today. Let's get that momentum rolling so we can do the marathon tomorrow. All right? Because I'm going to tell you, here's the deal with what's going on tomorrow and the rest of the week. Tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, I have an announcement to make. You ready? Tomorrow, there will not be a level 1 podcast. That's correct. And I'm sorry about that. Tomorrow, There's some stuff going on that I can't control, that I can't be here for a podcast. All right? My goal is to be here as soon as possible to start streaming gameplay. However, I can't actually even guarantee you the moment that I'm going to be here tomorrow. I'm hoping that at the latest, I hope I can be here by 1 p.m. All right? And we can at least do a normal gameplay stream and a normal late stream. Or if we hit our goals today, it'll just be the marathon as soon as I get here. I'll probably do like a half an hour intro, have a shot, or maybe drink a White Claw, and then we'll start playing games for viewers' choice. Okay? But at no podcast tomorrow. I'm going to be busy. All right? But I will be here as soon as I can. I'll tell you exactly when I can be here, and we'll go from there. All right? Basically, it's just factors out of my control. Sometimes in life, especially as you get older, there's things you can't control, and you just got to go with the flow, and that's what's going on right now. Nothing I can do about it. Can't be here for the podcast, but I have every intention of having either 2 normal gameplay sessions or a marathon tomorrow. Okay? So here's the thing. This would be perfect. If we hit our goals today and we do the marathon tomorrow, that's perfect. Because I could start hopefully around 1 p.m. We'll do a little intro. We'll start playing games. It's perfect timing. We'll have some food, some booze. It'll be a great day. That's why I kind of want to do the marathon tomorrow. I don't think anyone's going to miss the podcast if I'm doing a giant gaming marathon anyway. See what I mean? Now, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, thanks for a $2 tip for the person who you know who you are but doesn't want me to read it. I appreciate that. Okay. So, we're now at $37 of support, everybody. Let's keep that momentum rolling. All right? Can we? Let's keep that momentum rolling. Let's get another super chat besides Lynn, who was the first one of the day. Let's get our first gifted sub over on Kick. Let's get our first $50 locked in. Come on. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. I really want to hit 3 goals today so we can do the marathon tomorrow. It'll be perfect. All right? I mean it. So if you're here and you're chilling and you're like, good stuff, then please support. Okay. 1/3 of the way there. Remember, the goal is to hit 3 goals by the end of today's streams so that we can do the marathon tomorrow. Please, let's get some more support going. Let's get our first gifted sub over on Kick. We have no subs on Kick. Let's get our first gifted sub. Now, in the meantime, while we wait for that to happen, so Blueprints Ho, thank you so much, an anonymous $50 tip. That jumps us all the way up to $94 of support. So, guys, here's what we're going to do. Right now, we're going to hit the goal. Let's do it. Because if we hit the goal right now, that means 1 down, 2 to go for today. That means for the rest of the entire gameplay of Blueprints, we got 1 more goal to hit. And then tonight for the indie stream, we got 1 more goal to hit. We can do the marathon tomorrow. We are now in prime position due to this contribution to get all the goals hit today that we need to hit for the marathon tomorrow. Let's do it. Let's get support right now. Someone drop some subs on Kick. Let's get some super chats. Let's get a tip or some membership. Let's all work together right now. Let's rally and let's hit goal number 1 right now. All right. All right, guys. Well, sorry for the crappy start. Hopefully we can get some stuff going now. Please support the stream. All right. We just had a great double goal hit on the first stream. This is the return of Call of Duty. I'm bringing it back to the rotation per your request. People have been asking for it for a couple of weeks. I said, all right, I'll bring it back. But I need people to actually engage and support the stream. I hope you will. All right. I hope that you will support and we can hit the goal tonight. If so, I'll probably play some more Call of Duty in the near future. I would like to, if it goes well. Guys, last chance. If you want to support the stream and you want to hit a second goal to make the marathon happen tomorrow. All right, here we go. And with that, we are now up to $40 of support and climbing. Remember, we're trying to hit 2 goals tonight so we can unlock a Viewer's Choice Marathon tomorrow. So any and all support is greatly appreciated here tonight, guys. Thank you so much. Okay. Do it, guys. Thank you for your early support. Let's keep it rolling. Can we catch a whale? I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes tonight. If we catch a whale tonight, maybe we'll hit 2 goals. All right. Well, guys, once I do the shitty dailies, then we're going to swap over to bet more eventful, more exciting stuff. But please support tonight Call of Duty stream. This is the final goal. We hit the goal by the end of the night. Tomorrow, finally, is the Viewer's Choice Marathon. All right, and I cannot wait for it. It's going to be exciting and fun. I want to hang out with you guys all day tomorrow, playing a variety of games that you nominated and voted for. Booze and food and good attitude. Let's do it. Come on. Come on. Let's get some support. Come on, let's get some support right now between the matches. Because remember, I got to shout it out between the matches. Let's get something quick right now before the match starts. It's matching up right now. All right. Guys, we got about a half an hour left. By hook or by crook or how we do it, we got to hit this goal tonight. All right? We got to. We're right there. We got to hit 300 by the end of the stream. Let's do it. Please, someone, let's get some support. Let's finish this goal. I want to do this marathon tomorrow. We were in prime position. I even course corrected for earlier today when that stream had to end an hour early, and I extended that goal into tonight's goal, which is why we hit 49. Now, we just need another 100, so let's do it. So now is the time. Now is the time. Let's hit the goal and do the marathon tomorrow. Stop with the drama. Stop with the suspense. Stop with the nonsense. Please support the stream right now. Let's do it. Come on. We got tons of people here, man. Tons of people here who like Call of Duty. And you're all basically trying to build suspense here. There's no need to. Fuck suspense. Suspense is for pussies. Understand me? Pussies. Look at this.
Prey down.
Can we get some support for the MVP best play here? Look at this.
Vamos.
I don't know why they didn't show the next one. Come on, guys. So this is it. Last match of the night. Last chance to hit the goal and do the marathon tomorrow. If not, it's got to wait, and we're going to have another day of gameplay tomorrow. Which, I mean, I'll be honest, I've been waiting all week to do this marathon. It's very frustrating that all these things keep coming up that's screwing it up. So, we're in position. Again, we can do it right now. Last chance, but we got to hit it right now. This is the final match. Because after this final match, I got to get out of here. Okay? So now we're at 212 with only 88 to go. During this final match. Let's make it happen right now, everybody. We can do it. Right now, thank you, Derek. Pushing it down to the last moments of the stream here. Here we go. Here we go. We're at 514 bucks of support. Guys, let's get to 600 by the end of the stream, please. Let's hit one more goal. That means another shot and another reward earned during this marathon would be great. Uh-oh, it doesn't work. Oh my God, I got a star piece out of nowhere. Holy crap. Literally found a star piece in the tree by accident. And a feel-good mushroom. Nice. If you guys support tonight, I'd appreciate it. We got about roughly half an hour left. I'm going to finish my White Claw. But it would be great if we hit 600 bucks of support by the end of the marathon. We would have another shot and one more goal hit, getting us closer to our goals for the week of DSP Tries It, a Wingstop. And that was actually my goal for the day, was to try to hit 4 goals. So let's do it by the end of the stream. If you like this, the Paper Mario content, please support it. Guys, thank you. All right, guys, about a half an hour left of the marathon of Viewer's Choice today. Again, if you enjoyed Paper Mario or the marathon in general, or you support my content, please support the stream. Last chance to do so. My goal was to hit the 600 level and do 4 goals tonight. It would be great to hit that tonight. Please, let's hit 600 by the end of the stream. It would be great to get some more sub support over on Kick. We had almost none today. But outside of that, you guys have been awesome, so thank you. Well, we get some support for my Viewer's Choice Marathon. People wanted me to play this. I'm giving it an honest shot. Like I said, I played Counter-Strike 1 back in the day. So playing on Dust is kind of surreal over 20 years later. But we get some support for Counter-Strike. Divine Tiger 97 says, I'll donate any amount, name your prize. Donate as much as you feel comfortable donating within reason, so it doesn't put you in a destitute position, but also sufficiently supports the stream in a way that will get us all excited. There you go. Excuse me. So thanks for the $2 tip there. Can we get some momentum and support? We have 0 subs on Kick today. 0. Nothing on Kick at all. We've gotten some tips. We've gotten some super chats. We got some memberships. Nothing on Kick. 0. What are you guys doing over there on Kick today? Don't you want to see me get nice and sloppy drunk today? I guess not. I guess you just don't care. What are you even doing here? So here's the deal, all right? We're going to lay down some ground rules moving forward, all right? If you have a brand new account on YouTube and you give memberships, I can't trust them. Okay, just being honest. If you have a brand new account and you're someone who wants to support, you got a tip, you got a super chat, you got to do something else. Because these brand new accounts that come on YouTube and gift these memberships, 9 times out of 10, it's fake. It's Argentinian. It's worth nothing. Okay? In the case of Hall Payman, he's been doing super chats for weeks. Legit super chats. He just did another one, and then he gifted a membership. But I'll even say this, Hall Payman, don't even bother. Like, just do a super chat, okay? Or just do a tip. There's no point in even doing the membership at this point. Like, that's what I would say. Just do the other things. We know the other things are real, all right? Regulars gifting memberships, of course we know that they're real. These are people who've been around for years who've been supporting. So those are legit, all right? So from now on, if we get people coming on here with brand new accounts and they start dropping member bombs, I'm just not going to trust them, okay? That's going to be the new rule of thumb. If a member bomb comes in, I check. If that account is brand new, I don't count it, okay? If you are legit new and you want to support, do a super chat, do a tip, do whatever. Those can be trusted. If you're on Kick, those can't even be faked, all right? Fair enough? Okay. Today, we dipped a ton of subs on Kick because, you know, a ton were gifted during my birthday marathon last month. And, you know, same thing on YouTube. So it'll be great to earn some of that back today. If you guys like the content, please support it in some way. Remember, every 10 goals hit, we get a reward. Today is the marathon. Next will be a new episode of DSP Tries It, which we're going to look at in just a moment. Okay? Let's get me to the first shot, shall we? Let's get some support going in. Let's get me to my first shot of the day. I want to play games when I'm buzzed. And right now, I got nothing. We're not even close. Who's going to get us to our first $100 so that we can do the first shot of the day? Remember, if you do a whole $100 contribution, you can specifically choose the actual, what I drank, or if we cumulatively hit 100, then you guys, you know, together will decide. Seems like the first one's going to be 99 blackberries, per what you guys say, okay? From Flatman, can we get a free shot of your choice? Come on. A free shot? Come on, Flatman. We're now at $61 of support. I'm pretty sure you guys can get to the first 100. I take it back. We're at $59 of support. I'm pretty sure we can get to the first 100 right now. Again, here's what we need to do, because this is the problem, what's been going on with these marathons. We need to get pacing. Take a shot right now to start. Play a game. While I'm playing a game, take a shot, right? Then the next game, take a shot. Keep me buzzed throughout the marathon. Versus, instead of, oh, someone comes by later on and will dump like a bunch of subs at once. And I was like, well, I can't take 3-4 shots in a row, right? That was the whole idea, is that I want to kind of like maintain and have a buzz all day. So that's how it should be done. But it never seems to work that way. It always seems like it'll slow down to a crawl, have nothing, and then all of a sudden there'll be like a ton of support at once. And then I'm like, ah! All right. This will be our final poll of the podcast. Please vote. By the way, we have 0 support from Kick. 0. Literally. We haven't got a single sub or gifted sub on Kick this morning. No wonder we haven't hit a goal yet, right? No wonder we haven't had our first shot. 0 support on Kick is pretty bad. Let's get some support from Kick, please. Let's get our first gifted sub right now. Who's it going to be? No, I didn't say moral support. I said actual gifted subs on Kick, of which we have 0. Okay. Oh, Sinning did a $5 super chat. I like you. Chat seems to be calling me out for not increasing your revenue. Here's 5 bugaroos. Well, if they are, they should not be doing that. Okay? If you would like to support the stream, please do. If you like Expedition 33, please keep supporting the streams. I love the game. I want to keep this in the rotation for sure. I really enjoy it. And supporting the stream will do that, okay? But don't feel pressure from other people. Do it because you like the content. Now we're up to 105 and climbing. Almost to the 150 goal. Thank you, guys. So, guys, if you like Minecraft, if you've enjoyed the Chill Minecraft nights, oh, boy, you know what we're about to do. And if you've enjoyed the fact that I'm not using mods, please support tonight's stream. Please, let's hit the goal. I would love to keep Minecraft in the rotation multiple times a week, but I do need people to support it. And tonight, sadly, the support has not really been forthcoming. I don't know why. I think tonight's been a good night. I've been having a good time with all of you. So please support if you can. Here, let's drop a bunch of stuff that I don't need. Enjoyed the fact that I'm not using mods. Please support tonight's stream. Please, let's hit the goal. I would love to keep Minecraft in the rotation multiple times a week, but I do need people to support it. And tonight, sadly, the support has not really been forthcoming. Up to 197 of support. If someone drops a big bomb of $203 of support via any method, we get another goal tonight. And obviously, that would be awesome. But I'm not expecting that to happen in the next 5 to 10 minutes because I'm only here for another 5 to 10 minutes, just so everybody knows. All right. Well, guys, I hope you're enjoying Chill Minecraft tonight. If you are, I can't believe we're almost an hour in. We're like 45 minutes in. Please support the stream in some way. What I mean by that is anything, a super chat, a membership, a sub, a gifted sub, a tip, all appreciated. Our goal whenever I stream is $150, and these Minecraft streams have hit it every single time so far. So I'd like to obviously keep that going. You guys have been amazing and a great audience for Minecraft and my return to it. Now that we're in Java and we're doing all these mods and I'm playing on pad, it's even better, I feel. So please support if you can. All right, let's get, particularly, we're going to get some subs. I have lost 300 plus subs in the last 3 days because a month ago was my birthday and I did my birthday marathon, and during then people were very supportive. Well, we've had the anniversary of that. Those have all expired and no one re-upped. So now I am down hundreds and hundreds of subs. So it'd be great to get some sub support on Kick tonight if possible, if you're over there and enjoying. On YouTube, hey, anything, or hey, on either service, you could do a tip. Everything would be greatly appreciated tonight, okay? Please support the stream. We're working towards our goal of 60 goals hit, and when we hit that, it's going to be DSP tries it, Wingstop, which I've never had before, and you guys said the other day you'd like to see me do more stuff that I've never had before, and I said, all right, we can do Wingstop. That sounds fun. Okay? Cool. All right. So, anyway, being that we're at 55 out of 60 goals, this is the last day of a 7 freaking day streaming week. So, let's get it going. Let's get some support rolling. Let's hit that goal again. Let's get it so that we can get DSP tries it relatively early on next week. I'm not here tomorrow, but I'll be back. Okay? So, here we go. Let's do it. Let's talk. All right? So, guys, please support the streams today. Let's hit the goals, all right? Excuse me. Let's get to 56 on this stream and closer to our DSP tries it reward. Everything appreciated, whether it be a super chat, a membership, a gifted membership on YouTube, a sub or gifted sub over on Kick, or a tip. Right now, we do have troll super chats, and we have a tip. Can we get a first membership? Well, actually, we did get memberships from Big Papa Phil. Excuse me, Big Papa Phil. I apologize. The one thing we don't have are subs. Let's get some subs. Who's going to be the first sub of the stream today? Right? Let's find out. Erica. So, you know, I don't know. What do you think? Will it work or not? And here's the thing. If it doesn't work, it's not a big deal. We'll start with the demo tonight. And if people are enjoying it and having a good time and engaging and supporting it, then I'll buy the full game and we'll see what other features get unlocked and things like that. But if we play the demo again tonight and it's kind of boring and no one likes it, then at least we tried the experiment. You know, no risks, no, big deal. and then we can just go on and do something else. All right? So let's see. Let's see how it goes, okay? I'm curious tonight how it'll go. People really seem to like when I played it during the marathon, so let's go for it again. Will I react to Summer Games Fest at an Xbox showcase? That's up to you guys, because here's the thing. I don't mind the live reacts, but at the same time, when I've done them, they don't do well. I've done live react streams and they do horrible. They get, like, no support, and I'm like, why am I doing it? You know? So if I do the live react stream and you guys show up and engage and support with it, I'm happy. But I need you guys to do that for me. Not that I'm spending an entire stream doing it and no one cares, you know? I would hope that you guys will show up. Perhaps we can actually hit the support goal before the end of the podcast. That'd be amazing. Squirt Rocks asks, am I going to put right now before we jump into, well, I got to take a break and then we do blueprints. What do you think? And by the way, thanks so much for the early support. How are we doing right now? We're at 111 to support this early. Guys, here's what I'm going to say. On Kick right now, we need someone to give some subs because right now we had tips, we had super chats, we had memberships this morning. Where's the Kick support? I'm streaming for you guys. Where's the support? Someone drop 8 subs right now and get us to the goal. Right now. Do it. Don't just sit there spamming chat the same message 18 times. What are you doing? Cut. Got distracted. Distracted driving. Come on. Let's get some support for American Truck Simulator. Let's hit that goal tonight. We're about halfway to the goal. Let's get over that halfway point. Let's get some dang subs on Kick. We got like no subs on Kick right now. We got one from Most Tasteless. That's it. Let's get more subs on Kick. Come on, let's get someone drop a nice juicy tip. How about a nice distracting super chat? So I look over here and I drive right off the highway. Let's get something here. Let's get something going. If this is successful, there's also a Euro Truck Simulator. Well, right now I'm at Dr. Ding Dong. I don't know. We don't seem to be hitting any goals right now, so I don't know. Guys, this is the last job of the night. This is our last chance to hit our goal of support for tonight during this. So please support the stream. Everything appreciated. Would love more contributions from the Kick audience. On the YouTube side, we've got super chats, we've got tips, we got some memberships. On the Kick side, we got 1 membership from Most Tasteless. That's it. What gives? Don't you want to hang, or do you want to look like a bunch of wimps, compared to the YouTube audience? Come on now, right? Let's get some support, all right? Let's get some support tonight, and let's hit our goals. Fair enough? Okay. That gets us up to 88 bucks of support. Okay, so more than halfway, but we only got about a half an hour left on tonight's stream. So will we have a final push to hit the goal tonight? Let's find out. Okay. Guys, come on. Are we going to get some support and hit the goal tonight? I mean, we've been at halfway to the goal for a very long time. I hope you've enjoyed the chill vibes. Oh, what the hell did I just hit? What the hell? Oh, I was supposed to make a wide turn and I tried to cut it short and I just wrecked my trailer. Shit. All right. But anyway, yeah, if you guys could support the stream tonight, please do. Let's hit the goal. I'm trying something different. You guys said you wanted something different. We were playing this during the marathon and you said do it. Do it as a stream. That's why I'm doing it tonight, because you guys wanted it. I bought it. I bought the freaking game. Because you guys said you wanted it, so let's hit the goal, guys. Come on. Let's hit it right now, and then we'll just chill for the rest of the stream. How about this? If we hit the goal right now, I won't even mention any other support or anything like that for the rest of the night. I won't even mention it once. But we have to hit it right now. Okay, that's a good one. Friday night freights or keep on trucking nights. I'm going to be honest, I'm very disappointed with Kick tonight. You guys were there, you were talking all night, but so little support. 1 sub all night is all we got. Seriously, it's absolutely ridiculous. Look how wide these turns are. Now it cleared up. What happened? Was there like a fender bender or something? That was weird. That was really weird. All right, guys, come on. Let's get some support over on the Kick side. We already got some super chats and tips. Let's get some subs over on Kick tonight. Who's going to be a sub on Kick tonight right now? Let's do it. Let's get some support rolling for Truck Simulator. Papa Versus, I just got a new grill today. All right. Keep owning them. All keep owning them. That's up to you. You keep owning them. Support the stream. Let's own them. Let's match. Whatever they're making, let's match it. Let's beat it. Oh, shit. It said there are going to be classrooms in the drafting pool now. By the way, guys, about a half an hour left on today's stream of Blueprints. Thank you for chilling, and for those who supported, thank you so much. I would say, last chance if you're thinking of supporting, now would be a good time to do so. Since we have the final half hour, I'll have time to do shout-outs and everything. We could potentially hit a third goal here. I'm not believing we will. I'm not asking for it, but I'm saying we're over 200 bucks to support. Now would be a good time if you were thinking of contributing and rallying. Okay. Let's get some support, guys, please. Please, please. Anything. Appreciate it tonight. Super chats, super stickers, memberships, gifted memberships, subs, gifted subs, or tips. Right now, subs would be delightful. We had 0 subs earlier today on my first stream. It would be absolutely great. It would be absolutely great to get some sub support tonight from Kick. All right, one more match, then we'll split the part and we'll do another hour tonight. Come on, guys, let's get some support. Right now, we're only at 26 bucks or something like that. But we're only 2 goals away from DSP Tries It. Let's get support for Call of Duty, especially because this is the only Call of Duty stream this week. And I'm serious about this now. Let's get a sub over on Kick. No support on Kick tonight. Like, what is going on? Let's get some support on Kick tonight, guys. Guys, we've already hit our support goal for the stream, but it would be great if we could double up today and hit a second goal. We have 2 left to do DSP Tries It, Wingstop, and I was hoping to do it tomorrow. So if you like the content, please support it. We're now over $200 of support, everybody. In this last half hour of the stream, if anyone wanted to help us hit 2 goals in one stream, meaning it would only be 1 more goal for DSP Tries It, by all means, this would be a good time to contribute. Right now, some subs would be great. We had no support on Kick whatsoever today, 0. So it would be great to get some more. Very good. Okay.
Watch out, grenade!
K-Cause over on Kick says, I'm enjoying the stream. I'm glad you are. Guys, if you're enjoying the stream, please support it. All right, let's get some support. Let's hit the goal. We only have about a half an hour left on stream, and we're at 60 bucks. Let's get it going. Let's not... Let's not miss the goal tonight, since we're only 2 away from the reward. If we hit it tonight, and then we're going to hit it tomorrow's day stream, we can do DSP Tries It tomorrow. All right, let's do it. All right. Well, guys, last couple of matches. Last chance to support and let us hit the goal, but at this point, I'm not even going to mention it again because I don't think we're going to. Frustrating night with the game running like shit. Bad connections.
Team deathmatch. Neutralize all threats.
So, guys, we got a few tips to start today, and I appreciate that. Let's get some support from various sources. Who's going to be our first super chatter of the day on YouTube? Who's going to be the first member or gifted membership on YouTube? And, of course, over on Kick, who's going to be the first sub over on Kick today? Let's find out. Let's get one of each kind of support here on the stream, and let's get that momentum rolling towards goal 65 out of 70. Rotisserie chicken I've never had before, a lunch meat, and a tuna salad, which I haven't had in ages, plus one of their desserts. Support the stream. Let's get some super chats. Let's get some memberships. We don't have any memberships today. Let's get some tips, and let's get some subs. We have no subs. Who's going to be the first sub on Kick today? Let's find out right now. Let's get a sub on Kick. Who's the first one? Let's celebrate someone on Kick right now. Who's going to step up to the plate? Right now. Right now. Rock, paper, scissors gameplay. This doesn't have it. This does feel more like traditional, like Doom 2016 to me. So I'm actually liking it. I hope that you guys are enjoying. If you are, please support it. We're almost done with tonight's stream. I'm basically going to try to finish this stage like 20 more minutes, but then I'm out of here. So please support the stream. Let's hit the goal. We're very close. So now we're up to $69 to support, guys. We still have about 2 hours left on the stream to hit the goal. Please, if you're enjoying the chill vibes and interesting puzzles of blueprints, please support the stream so we can do DSP Tries It tomorrow. Guys, thank you. Every single time I played this as a day stream, we hit the goal. I really appreciate that. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much for filling the coffers, paying the taxes, supporting me no matter what I do, no matter what game I'm playing, no matter what project I'm working on, no matter what kind of stream I'm doing. You guys come out and you support and hang out, and we have a great time. Thank you so very much once again. 59 out of 61 to go for DSP Tries at Wingstop, my friends. Very nice. All righty. So, if we do hit one more goal in the next 30 minutes, I'll order Wingstop and we'll eat it right now, okay? If not, it's all good. We can maybe hit it on the late stream of Doom and we'll do it tomorrow, all right? So either way is fine. Totally up to you guys. If anyone else wants to support and hit another goal right now, we could do the Wingstop DSP Tries It this very stream. But not required. All right, you know what? I have the extra steps. DSP Tries It Wingstop today at the end of this stream. If we don't hit it on this stream, that's okay. Let's say we hit a goal on this stream and a goal for Doom tonight, then we will be doing DSP Tries It tomorrow after the daytime stream of Doom, The Dark Ages. So let's see how it goes. Let's see what kind of support that we can get for blueprints today. And hopefully we hit the goal and we can stay on pace. If somehow we get some people who come in here and are incredibly generous, then awesome. And obviously that would be amazing if it happened. I'm not really foreseeing that happening. For example, so far this week, guess how we're doing on Kick after our first streaming day? 2 subs. So, yeah. Kick has definitely slowed down recently. It sure would be great if you're watching on Kick and you like the content, if you could support it. 2 subs, arguably the slowest we've had to a start on Kick any week that I've streamed on it. It would be great to get that picking up. Please consider supporting the stream today. Also, keep in mind, viewership on Kick helps because now I'm part of the Kick Partner Program. So if you are watching on Kick, thank you simply for watching. That does help, okay? Obviously, subs are more important overall, but just the viewership is good, okay? So anyway, so good stuff. Please, let's get our first support in before we start talking about our major topic of the day. Can we get our first super chat, our first tip, our first membership, and our first sub? Right now, we've got absolutely nothing. 0. Let's get who will be the first person to step up and support the podcast today? Who's it going to be? Dying but not dead says, when you eat the wings, could you... Okay. All right, guys, let's get our first support. And then we'll get to our first topic of The Last of Us Season 2, which is all the buzz right now. What's going on with it? What a shocking twist that what's happening to the show is actually happening. No way would I have ever been able to predict this one, right? Excuse me. All right. So, guys, we got some extra time. If you guys want to chat, tag me in chat. Let's see what you want to talk about today. Obviously, guys, if we get some more support, that would be greatly appreciated. We're 2 goals away from DSP Tries at Wingstop. My actual desire would be to do it tomorrow. I know raising $300 on this stream is like a big ask, and it's not going to happen. All right? But I wanted to do it tomorrow. So let's hit the goal today in tonight's stream so we can do it tomorrow during the day stream. Okay? Guys, please, let's get some more momentum going. That was a pretty good super chat. Can we get a tip? Can we get a sub? We have no subs again. Only 2 subs so far this week on Kick. Can we get some more support on Kick? Come on, who's going to be our first Kick supporter? Let's get some support on Kick, for goodness sake. Right? Guys, it would be great to get some support tonight. So far, we got 1 super chat and one sub, and that's it. Please support Minecraft. I've really enjoyed doing Minecraft nights this last month or so that we've done them. I really like now that we're doing Java edition. I think this is very fun. But I do need you guys to support the streams so I can keep them in the rotation. What we do is, like, you contribute a certain amount, you can name the creature. So if you guys are in a good mood tonight and chilling and enjoying Minecraft, please support the stream in some way. Right now, it is incredibly low supported. I would love to... Whoa, I got a potion. Is this just a bottle of water? This is a bottle of water. I would love to hit the goal tonight so that we can do DSP tries, and perhaps by the end of the week, at the pacing we've got right now, we very well may, because we're already at 63 goals out of 70. Guys, come on, let's get some support. This is right now, sadly, the lowest supported stream I've done in a while. I don't know what's going on, but let's get some support for Minecraft. Right? Who's going to support the stream? Let's get some support. Come on. So now we're at 50, what was that? 55. Guys, we're 55 bucks with less than an hour left. Let's do it right now. Let's rally together. Okay. Let's rally together. Let's hit this goal right now so we don't have to worry about it for the rest of the night. Let's do it. Let's get some subs over on Kick. Let's get some support for Minecraft Chill Nights. So, guys, if you enjoy the stream today, if you're liking the podcast, please support it. Everything is appreciated. Super chats and memberships on YouTube, subs on Kick, and of course tips between the two. It sure would be great to get some more subs on Kick. As I've told you guys, sadly on Kick, things are way down. I lost something like 300 plus subs in the last week because, you know, during my birthday marathon, we got a lot of support. And then this new marathon I did was a flop because of the trolling and stuff. So basically, I lost all that support. I mean, that's hundreds of subs that were lost. It'd be great to get some of those back. If you're someone who likes being in Kick, if you're enjoying, you know, not only the stream over there, but also you're enjoying the new features that Kick is adding and that I'm implementing them, please support the stream today. In fact, how about this? So we got a couple tips and we got some super chats, right? We got 1 super chat. Let's get someone who's going to be the first membership of the day on YouTube. Let's get the first gifted sub on Kick right now. And let's get someone to beat Gabriel's super chat of $2. All right? Let's get some support spread around. All right? Come on. Let's get a little bit going right now. Right now, people have no idea how to wager, because remember, the wagers, will I get $50 of support by 12:30 p.m. Pacific time? Right now, it's 12:18, and we're only at $11. So people don't know how to vote. At any moment, someone could come in and drop something, a contribution, and then boom, the vote gets flipped, and then, you know, it's a different outcome. So, so people don't know what to do. Okay. Okay. So we are at $12 of support. Who is going to step up and be the first sub of the day? Who is going to be the first member of the day? Who is going to support the show? Who will do it? Let's find out, because we only have 7 minutes left for the end of this wager. And now people are wagering extreme towards the fact that it looks like we're not going to hit the goal. In fact, tons of people have wagered that we're not going to hit $50 by 12:30. See this? Tons of people. Actually, 5,300 points say no. 2,600 say yes. So more than double say no. So what's going to happen here? What if someone all of a sudden drops a big amount of support and then all those people who voted no lose their points again? This is why the wagers are fun. They were always fun over on Twitch. I know they're going to be fun on Kick. So, can we do it? Can we hit $50 of support in the next 7 minutes? Okay. All right. So, folks. All right, guys. Anything else? Seems like people just don't have a lot to talk about today, to be honest. And by the way, with the love of everything, can we get some support on the stream today? We're at what? $24. Can we get a first sub of the day, please, over on Kick? It's a new release day, Doom the Dark Ages. Let's get some subs over on Kick. Let's get some memberships on YouTube, for goodness sake. Let's get another super chat. We only have one super chat today from Gabriel. Let's get some support. Excuse me. All right, so guys, got about an hour left on the stream of Clear Obscure. I hope you're enjoying. And let's see where the story takes. There's been a lot of story advancement today, right? Please support the stream if you're enjoying yourself. We're about $100 away from another goal. We could potentially hit 2 goals on this one stream if we get enough. So let's see if we can do it in the next hour. All right? If you're watching, anything helps. Super chats, memberships, gifted memberships, subs, gifted subs, tips, from every different way you can contribute there. Please consider it and thank you. Okay. Eat some Subway. I am going to eat some Subway when we hit 70 goals. And we're on the way there. We could possibly hit another goal this stream, but we have stuttered out and not gotten any support in like an hour, so probably not. If you are enjoying Clear Obscure today, please support the stream in some way. Super chats, memberships, subs, tips, all appreciated. We're on our way to hitting a second goal. It would be great if we could. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the next part. Cool. WHBP with a $2 super chat. Thank you, WHPB. Again, guys, if you like Doom, if you've enjoyed my coverage the last couple of days, please support it. Let's get some support tonight. We're up to 15 bucks and climbing. You guys know the goal of 150. Let's hit it. We've been hitting it many streams in a row. Let's keep that momentum going. Okay? Guys, please support the stream. Thank you to Gamer Steve for doing, or Gamer Chris, excuse me, for doing that. And thanks to everyone who's watching. Please, let's hit the goal tonight. Okay, let's continue. Moving. Guys, only about a half an hour left on tonight's stream. Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't know what happened. I'm really nervous. Support has been non-existent for the last hour. It has literally been, I'm not even kidding, over an hour since anyone supported the stream. I don't know why. Now listen. So now we're at 39 bucks of support with just about a half an hour left. Guys, please support the stream. Let's hit the goals. Come on, we've been doing so well this week with goals, and we really suck for the new release to not hit the goal. Ugh. That would frustrate me. Not gonna lie. Looks like we need to hit that out. Yep, we need. Okay? So, let's get some support today on stream for the continuation of Doom the Dark Ages and, of course, for the podcast. Everything is greatly appreciated. Super chats and super stickers. Memberships and gifted memberships on the YouTube side. Subs and gifted subs over on the Kick side. And, of course, tips, which can go between both. All right? So, let's get some support other than Lenny. Lenny, I appreciate your support, but one man alone just can't do it. We need to have some buy-in from everybody else. Let's get some support from various sources if we can right now, guys. And let's get our first super chat, our first membership, our first sub, and our first tip right now. Let's do it. You know. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. Okay. So we're going to get some support or what? So I hope that you enjoyed. Let's now, number one, let's open up to Q&A. Tag me in the chat, see what topics you guys want to talk about today. All right. And number two, let's get some support. We're at like 10 bucks. Let's get some support on the stream right now. Let's get our first tip of the day. Well, we already had a tip for $2. Let's get a bigger tip than $2. Let's get our first super chat of the day. We only had super stickers from Lenny. Let's get some super stickers on the stream. Let's get our first membership of the day. And how about over on Kick? I'm eyeballing all of you right now talking in the Kick chat. Let's get some subs. So, who is going to support via sub on Kick or a membership? I would like to have our first sub, our first member, and how about our first super chat? Because we've had super stickers, but no super chats. If you are enjoying Doom today, please support the stream, everyone. As you can see, that was the only dollar I got playing Doom. Everything else came in during the podcast. And obviously, you know, we want to keep the momentum going this week, hit the goals. We actually have hit goals every stream this week. So we want to keep that up. Please support the stream with anything. You know, let's get our first sub over on Kick today. Let's get our first member on YouTube. We haven't had anything in that regard today at all. So it sure would be great to see an increase, okay? Please, let's get some support. I know that I can't really talk to you guys that much when I'm playing this, but man, I would love to get some support right now. Okay. Well, if you're enjoying the chill vibes of American Truck Simulator, I'm glad that you are watching and thank you for your viewership. It would be great if you could support the stream in some way. Let's get some support. Come on. Let's get some super chats. Let's get some tips. Let's get some subs. Thank you guys. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. If you're watching on demand, thanks for watching on demand as well. Again, guys, if you can, please support the stream. We're halfway to the goal with an hour left on stream. I'm going to try to beat Chapter 9 by the end of this stream. Hopefully I can. Guys, this is the finale of today's Doom, the Dark Ages stream. I hope that you have enjoyed it as much as I have. It's a great game. We're going to finish off today with the end of Chapter 9. Please support the stream if you haven't. We have less than 50 bucks to go to hit the goal. We're right there. But this is the finale. We have to do it right now, so please contribute if you can. And if you like the content, you enjoyed me playing it on the harder difficulty, ultra violence, probably Red Robin would be the next thing that we do, okay? FYI. So thank you for your support. I appreciate you guys. That we already got a good momentum. We already got a third of the goal. Let's get some more support if we can. How about let's get someone to be our first member of the day or gift a membership to the community? All right? How about we get someone to beat Chocoboco's $3 tip? And how about we get another sub? We have one gifted sub so far today. How about we get another one over on Kick? By the way, good news. 25 bucks of support gets us up to 66 and climbing, guys. Please support Old School Fighters. I'm having a good time despite the fact the netcode sucks. I'm still having a great time here. Please support if you can. Let's hit the goal tonight. We only have about an hour left. Not even, actually. Shit. Time flies, man. Time freaking flies.
Here it comes.
All right, guys. We're at 71 bucks of support. Please, let's get some more. Can we get some more subs on Kick? Thank you so much, your future stepdad, for the 5. Can we keep that rolling? Can we get some more support on YouTube? Maybe a tip. Let's go. Come on, guys. We got about 30, 40 minutes left. Let's get support for the classics. Please, let's hit that goal tonight. Let's get to 72. All right, guys. A few more, probably about a half an hour left. Again, please, I hate to keep asking, but it'd be great to get some more support. It sucks that we don't get big crowds for retro fighting games. I wish we did. I think this game is much better than Street Fighter 6. It really is a more fun game to play. It takes a lot more skill to play. It's a shame the collections aren't better. I wish they were. But it would be great if we could get support tonight for it and hit the goal. Again, I want to play this again on Friday night. So I hope that Friday night you guys will come out for Friday Night Fights. I don't know if we'll be playing TBS again or if we'll maybe do Alpha or whatever. I guess we'll see, right? But, you know, hopefully we can get the support goal tonight. Let's not have it flounder tonight for a brand new release that just came out Friday. Come on.
Here comes the new challenge.
We need some subs on Dang Kick right now. Let's do it. We already played Leg Shot, and he just lame. Here says, I look tired. I am tired. I'm tired of waiting for support for old school fighting games. It's almost the end of the stream, everybody. Didn't you enjoy today? Didn't you enjoy this session? I did. Please support the stream. Let's get it.
Here comes the new challenge.
Jade, the first stream was great of support. This stream, sadly, not so much. As you can see, it looks like we're not even going to get halfway to a tips goal, or our support goal. And there's nothing I can do. It's 10 minutes left. No one's going to support now, so it is what it is. I love old school fighters, but sadly, no one supports them. I don't know what else to say. Like, they just don't. You know, you get one day of support, and now it's already dead. It sucks.
Oh, man.
To an hour left on today's stream. If you are watching and enjoying, guys, we are close to hitting a second goal on the stream. We're at $230-some of support. Less than 70 bucks. If someone really likes the game and could support, we hit 2 goals, which would be amazing. Obviously, it would help me a lot, but also would get us closer to later this week doing DSP Tries It Red Robin, which I would be very excited to do because I haven't ate at Red Robin in many years. We looked at the menu together and actually thought it looked pretty good, some of the stuff they had. For example, they had so like summertime barbecue nachos and stuff like that that looked pretty decent. So yes, if you're here and you haven't yet, if you would like to support the stream in any way, it would be great. Everything, you know, helps a lot. Thanks to those who did support so far this morning, because a lot of people did. And hitting a second goal would be outstanding on this stream. Also, to be quite frank, I don't think tonight's late stream of Street Fighter is going to hit a goal. I think that Street Fighter's good and I want to play it. I like this new collection I bought, but I don't think it's going to really resonate if it's like anything like Friday. You know, Friday attendance was low, but people supported, but it's probably not going to keep up. So it'd be great to hit 2 now. That way we wouldn't have to really worry about tonight's stream. Red Lobster I would not do because Red Lobster is fucking awful playing someone with a terrible internet. Chrome Abyss, how you doing? Yes, I deadlift 800 pounds. That's correct. Everyone knows that. Guys, can we get some support for Retro Fighters tonight? We're at 30 bucks. Let's get it going so we can get towards our goal here tonight. Let's get some super chats, some subs. Some subs on Kick are needed. We lost a lot of subs over the last week. We need to get them back. Please sub on Kick or give some subs tonight. Let's hit that goal. Thanks for the tip. All right, guys, let's get some more support, please. We got still over an hour, up to an hour and a half left tonight, but we gotta get moving here. We're only at 30-some bucks of support. Let's hit that goal tonight. Crossed, we make big progress tomorrow, where I think we're starting on chapter 10 of 12. Maybe we'll beat multiple. We're going to be playing around 4 hours of gameplay, so maybe we'll beat multiple stages and stuff tomorrow. It'll be great. I hope you'll join me for it and come by and engage in support with Doom to Dark Ages, okay? Okay? So let's get going, my friends. Let's get this week started with a big rush of positivity and support. Let's get to 80 goals by the end of the week so we can do Red Rob and DSP Tries It. I think that'll be exciting, okay? Now, remember, there's going to be a special milestone marathon event when we hit 100 goals. I already know what it's going to be. I'm already planning it out, but I'm not going to spoil it as of now. I want to keep you guys in suspense, but I'll just tell you right now, it's going to be great. It's going to be a really good one. This next marathon will be much better than the last one. People will not be disappointed. I think people will be very excited. Okay? Very good. Oh, on Kick every day. We still hit our goals, but the Kick support had dwindled. Obviously, I'd like to maintain the level I have over there. So today, if you're on Kick, please support the stream, become a sub, or give some subs to your fellow viewer. Today will be a great day to do that. Let's hit that goal. Let's get that momentum rolling towards our next reward of Red Robin, hopefully by the end of the week, okay? Guys, we got about 90 minutes left on the gameplay, and then we have a DSP Tries It coming up. But we're in prime position to hit a second goal today. So if you like the content, please support the stream if you haven't yet. If we get to 300, we get 2 goals in one stream, which would be superb. So thank you guys in advance. Anything over here? No. Oh, wait. Just in case that is the problem, but I don't think it is. I think it legit broke. We'll find out shortly. It's on the charging dock, but I don't think it's going to work. Anyway, if you're here to chill, you're in the right spot. Tag me in the chat if you want to talk, and please contribute to the stream. We have a goal of support to hit for all my streams, and we do have a good job hitting them. We almost always hit them. In fact, every single time that I have played Minecraft, since I brought it back about a month and a half ago, we have hit this goal. All right? So tonight, if you can support the stream, please do. Anything's appreciated, including super chats, memberships and gifted memberships on YouTube, subs and gifted subs over on Kick, or, of course, tips, which you could do no matter what service you are on. Please give it a look, all right? And thank you. If you like the Minecraft stuff, this would be a great time to contribute tonight and keep my support going here. I've kept this in the rotation because we've had great chill nights and because we've been very successful with that level of support. So if we get support tonight, we hit the goal, I'll probably keep playing Minecraft consistently, okay? All right, let's make torches. Guys, we're 18 bucks of support. I'm still here for over an hour tonight, and I apologize for the messed up start because it was messed up. Whoa, the heck? It was messed up with the technical issues. However, it sure would be great to get some support tonight. I really enjoyed playing Minecraft, bringing it back for... What was that? Did you hear that? Definitely heard something, so we're on the right track because I heard a loud noise. I don't know what it was. But anyway, what I was saying was I'm enjoying having this in the rotation. I like it because it's relaxing. We get to talk a lot, right? And hang out when I play it, which is always good to have that nice social aspect of a stream, which we don't get to do all the time, especially with some of the games I'm playing right now, like Doom, where I can't even talk to you at all. But, you know, I have to keep it in the rotation. We have to get it supported. You know, let's hit that goal tonight. Please, if someone is enjoying Minecraft, please support the stream. Anything appreciated. It'd be great to get some subs over on Kick. To make up for the fact that I did lose quite a few recently as they expired to gifted. It'd be great to get some support on the stream. This is the least supported Minecraft stream I've ever done. So it'd be great to get some support right now. Get some rallying so we hit the goal tonight. Seriously. Since I've been playing this, I got 2 super chats. That's it. $4. So it would be great to get some support tonight if possible. But I appreciate that. And Ulysses Ghost just did a $2 super chat. Thank you to Ulysses Ghost. We're now up to $42 of support. We got some momentum. We got some rallying going here. Let's keep it going for Minecraft. This has actually been a pretty eventful stream of Minecraft tonight. Well, our top tip of the night. So now we're at $53 of support, guys. 150 is the goal. And I'm only here for about another 20 minutes. So if you've been holding for the end and saying, hey, I want to help Phil at the end, hit the goal, now is the time. Okay? Did we recover? Well, I don't want to give away everything. But I hope you'll watch the Minecraft footage from tonight. It actually was pretty exciting. And it leads into the next time that we play Minecraft will be pretty exciting too. But tonight, support was not good for Minecraft. We only raised like $50. Now listen, I understand that not every single time that we play every single game, we're going to be hitting the goal. That is the intention. That's what I like to do. You can't do it all the time. We actually had been on a really good streak of an entire week. We were hitting goals every stream. Now we didn't hit one. And it is what it is, all right? I'm not going to say, oh, forget Minecraft and everything because we didn't hit it once. We've actually had a great week up to now. So let's hope that it was just a one-off night. Let's hope that support picks up again. And next time we play Minecraft, people will actually show up and engage and support with it. Now, here's the thing. If this happens again next week, then I maybe got to rethink things. Listen, I really liked playing Minecraft as a late night chill stream. This Java run with the mods has been absolutely excellent. But, you know, it is what it is. We'll see what happens next time, okay? So, I'm about to upload the footage. I hope you'll enjoy it. Tomorrow, we are doing a podcast again, all right? So, the podcast returns in the morning, and then after that, it'll be the continuation of Blueprints. That's right, a major stream of Blueprints tomorrow. Let's hope that tomorrow we'll have some big progress. Maybe we'll finally get to solve that chess puzzle and more. We'll see. And tomorrow night is Doom the Dark Ages on the late stream, where I hope to finish up that chapter, 14? And then continue on, maybe beat another chapter or 2 as we head towards completion of the game. All right? And hopefully, of course, we hit support goals because, you know, having one off like that does suck, but it's not the end of the world. All right? Thank you, guys. Have a good night. Okay, I went the wrong way. Guys, come on. This is the last run for today. This is the last chance to support the stream and hit the goal. Let's do it. We're so close. We're, what, $30 away? Let's hit the goal. Who's going to do it? Guys, is anyone going to support the stream tonight? We got about a half an hour left. I have not had anything on the YouTube side in over an hour. I think it's actually the same for Kick, honestly. Yeah, kind of sucks. If you guys like Doom, please support Doom. For God's sakes. Continue on. Guys, again, if you guys are enjoying Doom, please support it. We've got about 20-30 minutes left on the stream. I don't think we're going to have enough time for another stage, but we might start it and at least see what the next stage is after this, okay? But please support it. We are only at like $30 of support. We got a long way to go to hit the goal. It would really suck if for Doom we don't hit it. We've hit it every other Doom stream so far. And we're trying to turbo through this game because you guys have requested that I play more of it and try to beat it as soon as possible instead of having it be a lingering playthrough. So that's why we're treating it like this. I'm enjoying it. I hope that you guys are. So please support it. Game Boy, how are you? This is the finale of the stream for tonight. I'm trying to get as far as I can in this stage before we adjourn. Last chance for people to support and hit the goal. We could do it. We even have an offer of someone to do a giant contribution if someone were to do $100 of support, but no one's doing anything, so looks like we're not going to do it. Thank you, Captain Meatball. Now, let's get some more. How about we get our first tip of the night? How about we get a sub over on Kick? Let's get some support going, guys. Thank you.
Has returned.
So now we're at 15 bucks of support. Okay, guys, let's get some support rolling, please. So far, we have 2 contributions tonight. Let's get some more. We're up to 30. Guys, please support the stream. We've got about an hour left. I'm actually going to split the part momentarily, probably when we get to this next area. But 30 bucks out of the 150 goals, so we got a ways to go, my friends. All right, please. Let's get back on track. All right, let's do it. If we can. Let's get some support for the return of the podcast, for the return of Blueprints. And when we hit 80 goals, we're doing DSP Tries It, Red Robin. We already talked about this, that we looked at the menu. It looks like they have some pretty good stuff, including these crazy summertime barbecue nachos that have meat and sauces and cheese and stuff. We're probably going to get a big burger. I don't know what their sides are, but we're going to do a few different things. We'll tune in when that happens, likely later in the week. All right? So please support the streams. Everything helps. Super chats, super stickers, memberships and gifted memberships on YouTube, subs and gifted subs on Kick, and of course, tips, which anyone can do. Notably today, it would be great if on this stream we can get some subs on Kick. All right? It would be amazing. Right now, we have lagged behind on Kick because we lost a whole bunch of subs that I had. No one renewed them. So we're down by hundreds of subs on Kick. It would be great to get some of those back. Even if it's just you could do 1 sub today, that would help. To get some subs right now on Kick would be amazing. So please support on Kick today if you can. Subs greatly appreciated. Now, I'm not saying that if you're not on Kick, you know, that doesn't help. It absolutely does. Any support today would be greatly appreciated. Let's hit the goal today. Let's get back on track of hitting the goals every stream. If we actually do hit goals now every stream, okay, we'll actually be doing DSP Tries It, Red Robin this Friday. But we have to hit goals every stream. So let's see what happens. Okay, we could do it this Friday. I'd be excited to do it on Friday if you guys wanted to see it then. Okay, cool. Now, well, guys, I've talked about the topics that I wanted to talk about today. All right, I'll open it up to Q&A. If you guys tag me in the chat, we'll talk a little bit. Please, let's get some support for the stream. Guys, let's get some by the end of the podcast. Typically, the podcast does well. Today, it seems like it's doing really slow. It would be great to get some support here before we start with Blueprints. Again, I want to get back on track. We did not hit the goal last night. I want to get back on track hitting goals so we can do DSP Tries It by the end of this week. So let's hit the goal. Please, let's get some support. And like I said, Kick support today is key. Please, let's get some subs over on Kick. Let's get our first sub right now because we need to get that support going again on Kick. We can't have that slow down and peter out now. All right? What's up, King Michael? We don't today. I don't know. All right. That's it. Can we get some support right now? That's it. Let's get our first super chat of the day to beat tags $2. Let's get someone to top a $2 tip. Let's get our first sub of the day over on Kick, and let's get a membership right now. Let's do it. Let's get some support for the podcast. Let's get support for Blueprints. Dagnabbit. Let's do it. Can we get a last-minute blitz of support before we start Blueprints? We're at 18 bucks of support. Guys, can we do better than that? Can we please get our first sub on Kick for the day right now? I see all you over there with your hands in your pockets. Take your hands out of your pockets, all right? Do something with them. But don't do something vile or disgusting. Instead, support this stream right now. Let's get a sub right now. Guys, thanks for chilling with me and helping me with Blueprints. I really appreciate it. It would be great if we could get some more support. As you know, I've loved doing Blueprints with you guys and keeping it in the rotation. But as you can see right now, we're a third of the way to our goal for the day. I'm hoping that we can fix that. And we'll do better in this, you know, by the end of the stream. But thanks, guys. I'll see you in the next part. guys, if you're enjoying Chill Minecraft, please support my stream tonight. If you're watching on Kick right now, a gifted sub to the community would be greatly appreciated. If you're watching on YouTube, a super chat or a gifted membership. Or if you're watching on either service, if you type !gift, !tip into the chats, the bots will give you a link. You can send a contribution via PayPal as well. That'd be great. We are trying to hit the goal tonight. $150 of support between all those methods. I know we can do it. We've done it before. And I would like to do it again. Guys, if you are enjoying Clear Obscure and me taking on this optional super dungeon, please support the stream in some way. Everything appreciated, as you know. Trying to hit our goal here and continue on our streak so that we can do DSP Tries It of the How to Train Your Dragon meal this week. Well, this week, in fact, I was planning on playing this, I'm not kidding, 3 times. And I need to have support for the game to do that. Please support the stream in some way. All right, epic boss fight time. You can't do it now. So guys, come on, let's get some support. I'm here for about another 40, 45 minutes. All right. All right, guys, absolute last chance to support the stream because I got one more thing I'm doing, probably another fight or two, and then we're done, okay? So anyway, cheers, everyone. Let's get some support rolling, shall we? All right. So, schedule-wise for the week, all right? In a nutshell, here we go. Today, more... Okay, so what do you guys want to talk about? By the way, thanks for the early support, everyone. We're at $20 of support. Let's get that rolling. Let's get towards our goal for today, right? We want to get that momentum rolling towards 90 goals and the How to Train Your Dragon meal this week for DSP Tries It. Obviously, I want to try it. It comes out Tuesday, so we have a few days before we really have to worry too much about it, but I definitely would like to get there as soon as possible. Try that out this week. And let's see, we haven't gotten any super chats at all today and no memberships today. Nothing from YouTube. Wow. We got a few tips. We got those nice subs over on Kick. What is going on with YouTube? Can we get some YouTube support this morning, please? Thanks to those who have supported the stream. I appreciate you. If you would like to support further, I would not complain if we hit 2 goals tonight. That would be superb. That will get us closer to doing the DSP Tries It of the Burger King How to Train Your Dragon meal. All right, so please consider, and thank you. I'm interested in it. I wonder if it's in my current subscription or if I have to get the upgrade. I guess we'll see. Guys, we're now at $83 of support. We're more than halfway to the goal with about an hour left on the stream. We can do it. Please, if you like blueprints, please support the stream. This one sadly has not. We did get more than halfway to the goal, but now is your last chance. If you want to see blueprints continue as a day stream, please support the stream right now. Let's hit that goal, okay? All right. 10 minutes left. Can we hit the support goal? Less than 50 to go. The archives. Are you kidding me? So now we're up to $23 of support with only, oh man, we only have like an hour left. Guys, I don't know what's going on with blueprints today. All right, so this is the symbol of our $50 of support and jumps us up to $73 of support, which means we're halfway. With a little over an hour to go, we are now in position to actually hit the goal if people do rally and support, so please do, okay? All right, thank you so much, your future stepdad. Really, I appreciate you, man. Sneed Bergstein Goldman gifted a sub as well. Thank you, Sneed Bernstein Goldman. So, guys, listen. We're at $27. We got an hour and a half left. Let's get some more support tonight. All right, let's do it. Let's get more support. Let's hit that goal tonight. We didn't get to hit it earlier. Let's hit it tonight. All right, guys, come on. Let's get some support for old school fighting games. Let's do it. All right. We've already been playing for, oh my God, I've been playing for an hour, over an hour. I can't even believe it. That first set took so goddamn long. That's why. Let's get some support for old school fighters. We've been doing great so far with this, but I need it. I need that support because we did not hit it earlier today on the first stream. And we're trying to get DSP Tries It by the end of the week, and we have to be hitting these goals to do it. So let's do it. Let's do it. Really. To be able to just cruise through, maybe even to Act 3. I don't know. It would be great if we did. So let's see how it goes tomorrow. But if you like Clear Obscure, or if you just like my content in general, let's hit a support goal on that stream tomorrow. All right, please come by if you can. Please support. Let's hit it so that way we can keep that momentum towards Friday and the new DSP Tries It reward. All right? All right, everybody. Thank you so much. Please have a good night. Enjoy the Rage.
Oh man, are you ready for this? This tournament is held under the Honey Ratios. Keep rocking, baby.
Guys, please can we get some support? We're in the second half of the night already. We're at like 20 bucks of support, guys. Come on. Support Street Fighter. You know you like it.
This is gonna be a match to remember. Fight!
All right, so with that, we're at 57 bucks of support, guys. Our goal, of course, is 150, and I only got about 40 minutes left tonight. So it sure would be great if you guys could support the stream, okay? Medium kick into kick super would have been better. Oh, that's it. All right, guys, I got time for like one more person. This is it. So unless we get more support, we're ending tonight at 50 bucks of support for a fighting game stream, where I've been doing really good with these recently, and this really sucks. I don't know if it's because you guys are upset I'm not winning because I'm trying to learn something new. You know, I could be picking CNK Groove and winning, but I'm really trying hard to learn P. But I don't know. Please, last chance, let's get some support, guys. I'm thinking about it, all right? But thank you guys who were here. Sad that this was such a low support stream. I mean, ridiculously low support. Absolutely tiny support for a fighting game stream. And this sucks because I had a slow day earlier. This is really bad. So, hoping that this will turn around. But, all right, guys. Well, that gets us to 12 bucks in support. Guys, please support the stream today. Big Blueprint stream here today. Please support it. Let's keep that momentum rolling this week. Let's hit our goals so we can do on Fun DSP Tries It later in the week. We're going to get to that eventually. But we have to figure it out. So, will people show up and stick around for today? Will you please support Blueprints so that we can hit the goals? We can actually get support. We can do rewards. Here's the thing I'm nervous about. All right. We have goals in line right now. All right. Like, for example, I wanted to I wanted to hit our goal milestone by the end of the week, because if we did it by the end of the week, we could do this DSP Tries at Burger King or whatever. And then we could, by the end of next week, hit 100 goals and we could do a marathon. All right. I know exactly what marathon I want to do, and I think you guys are going to love it. But now, because we're having this problem with these ongoing playthroughs not hitting goals, now we're staggering. Now we're sputtering. And this is a problem. Like I said, if we hit the goal for support tonight and next week during this stream, I will commit to buying a wheel and pedal. Okay? But we got to hit the goal 2 more times. Then I know that at least we have some long-term commitment. I'm nervous that this game's going to fall off. I'm spending money on it, and then no one's going to show up and support it. So I want to be sure if I'm spending hundreds of bucks on an accessory that is worth it. Today, I take that back. I think we had 1 sub earlier today. Let's get some subs on Kick right now. Can we get some subs on Kick? Please.
Caution.
Some support.
Please mind the speed limit.
Guys, again, I'll just say it once. If you guys are enjoying Expedition 33, the playthrough, or just like my content in general and you're here today, please support the stream. When we played this earlier in the week, we didn't hit the goal, but we did all right. Today, incredibly slow support. And I want to keep this game going. You know, we're already more than halfway into it. And I want to keep playing it and finish it up. But I can't have it be a dead stream, you know? So please support if you can. Anything is appreciated right now. Okay, we can't do anything. 5-hour stream, 4 hours of Expedition 33. Please support the stream if you have not yet. If you like RPGs, please support today's Clear Obscure stream. It's an extra long one in order to make big progress in the game today. Please support if you can. We've got everything. We got every way you can support. Super chats, memberships, subs, gifted subs, tips, all appreciated. Right now, we have no tips today, right? No super chats, 1 sub, and 1 membership. So it would be great to get some support. Okay. So what I mean, being a variety creator, I don't have the opportunity to just focus on one thing. So that's why, you know, I'm glad I played as much as I did in the last month. But just take a look. Sadly, when I play slower games, it just doesn't bring as many people to the streams, nor does it get as much support. I mean, right now, we're at less than $10 of support, and I've been streaming for, you know, nearly 2 hours. Now, I'm playing for 3 more, but I really hope that turns around and you guys will support this game. I'm playing it extra today to make extra progress. Please support the stream. Going on. And then it's Blueprints. Now, yeah, I'll be honest with you. Last time I played Blueprints 2 days ago, well, no, yesterday, we didn't hit the goal. Now, it wasn't the end of the world. We did do good. We just didn't hit the goal. It would be great to get a rallying of support tomorrow and hit the goal because I want to do DSP Tries It on Friday, but as of right now, we're at 84 out of 90 goals. We would have to hit multiple goals, 1 or 2 streams, in order to actually do DSP Tries It on Friday. So maybe it'll happen. Maybe it won't. I don't know. But I am nervous because we didn't hit the goal yesterday. So will we have a turnaround for Blueprints or not? Blueprints has been getting better every single stream. Yesterday when we played it, we actually made giant progress solving some of the big mysteries and puzzles that have been going on for a very long time. Now we can focus on others, you know? Thank you, thank you. And again, guys, if you like RPGs, if you're happy that I'm giving this game extra time today to make progress in the story, please support the stream. Let's get some support rolling. Let's let this be the beginning of some momentum, okay? Then we'll see how much time is left. Maybe pick the next job, start it, but then we're gonna have to resume next week, okay? And again, if you guys like the stream, please support it in some way. I appreciate those of you who have. Thank you so much. Like I said, number one, if we hit 300 bucks of support tonight, we'll hit another goal, get closer to the DSP Tries It of the How to Train Your Dragon meal at Burger King, but also that would definitely help make up for the really slow stream I had earlier today of Claire Obscure. All right. And like I said, if someone does a 20 sub contribution on Kick, all right, or I will say if someone does 100, let's just say this, if someone does $100 contribution, okay, that makes more sense. Then I will take a shot of 128 proof moonshine tonight, which I have sitting right next to me, Blue Flame. I drank it on my birthday back in early April, and it got me totally shit-faced because it's so strong, all right? But only if we get a $100 contribution. But can we do it? Can we do it? Can we get a $100 tip? Can we get a $100 super chat? Can we get, that would be 33 gifted memberships on YouTube. Or can we get 20 gifted subs on Kick? All right. Will we get any more support tonight? I'm curious. Anyone actually going to support the stream tonight and we'll hit a second goal, help make up for earlier today?
Turn right.
Come on, guys. Who is going to name something tonight? I set all that up with the anvil. Didn't even need to. That someone could name something and we could get some more support and hit another goal tonight to make up for the nights when we weren't hitting anything. So let's do it. I think that's enough, right? Good amount. So guys, once this rainstorm ends, all we're going to do is unload inventory, name the horse, call it a night. So this would be your last chance to support the stream and get us to a second goal. So we're on pace to do DSP Tries It this Friday as I wanted to do. All right? And that would help a lot tonight to make up for the slower streams we did this week. So please consider contributing. Guys, thank you for 84 bucks of support so far. It all came in during the podcast, okay? It sure would be great if we could get more support and hit the goal for today's Blueprints stream. If you are enjoying Blueprints, please support the stream in some way, whether that be a super chat, membership or gifted membership on Kick, or excuse me, on YouTube, a sub or gifted sub on Kick, or a tip, which you can do on either service by typing the ! Tip command in chat. Let's get some momentum going. Let's hit the goal today. We didn't hit the goal last Blueprint stream. Let's hit it today. Okay? Okay. So all right, guys. We're going to fight this boss after this. We're probably not even going to have time for another run. So I'll just talk with you guys till the end of the stream. But if you can, please support the stream tonight. Yeah, look. Good stuff. Good items there, but I can't afford any of them. Please support the stream, guys. I got a couple tips sitting there waiting. I got Old Ugly Bastards. No, I counted out his super chat already, right? Yeah. All right, here we go. What I'm saying makes sense. I want to hit 100 goals by next week. It's going to be hard to do if we don't even hit 90 goals this week. So please support the streams. Let's hit the goal on this stream. Even if you don't care about Clear Obscure, please support the podcast before we swap over to the gameplay. All right, can we do that? Please, let's get some support in here. How about our first sub over on Kick today? How about our first membership on YouTube? Let's get some support. All right, so Clear Obscure on this stream. All right, cool. Now, there is one thing, so for the record, really quickly, okay? Today, Clear Obscure, major stream right after this podcast, focusing solely on story. That's it. We're going to make major story progress today, see how far we can get. I'm hoping to get through Act 2, start Act 3, and we'll go from there and see how well we do. Please stick around, engage, and support this stream. Why? We're trying to hit our goals, obviously. We want to hit our goal milestone of 90 goals. Right now, we're at 86, so we have 4 goals to hit. Once we hit 90, it is DSP Tries It, the How to Train Your Dragon menu from Burger King, including a new Whopper, a new fries side that's kind of supposed to be spicy, a new drink, and a new sundae. And I want to do it. It's going to be great. It's going to be, I feel, interesting like the Minecraft meal was. Only this time there's actually new products to try rather than just repackaged stuff. So I think it'll be a good one. Let's hit those goals. Let's make it happen. The other factor here is that the 100-goal marathon is coming. And, you know, the timeliness of it being next week, you know what I'm saying? Makes sense. I want to hit 100 goals by next week. It's going to be hard to do if we don't even hit 90 goals this week. So please support the streams. Let's hit the goal on this stream. Even if you don't care about Clear Obscure, please support the podcast before we swap over to the gameplay. All right, can we do that? Please, let's get some support in here. How about our first sub over on Kick today? How about our first membership on YouTube? Let's get some support. All right, so Clear Obscure on this. Everyone who's here, thanks for chilling with me for Clear Obscure as we head into the Act 2 finale today. Please support the stream. As you can see, we had a good amount of support on the podcast. There's great momentum, and we should be able to hit our support goal today, for sure. So please support the stream. Let's hit that goal. Thank you guys so very much. What the hell's this? Oh, I didn't run into this yet today. Melly Zero, considering the fact that we are at 86 out of 90 goals hit to do DSP Tries It tomorrow, and the fact that I've now been playing this for 30-some minutes and gotten 0 contributions, and, you know, it looks like once again, we're going to have another incredibly slow stream for Clear Obscure. No, I don't think we're doing DSP Tries It tomorrow. Don't think so. I wish we were. I'd love to do it, but we need support for Clear Obscure to do it, and it looks like we're not going to get it. So it would be great to get our first sub of the day over on Kick or some memberships on YouTube or a tip or a super chat, but I'm just going to play the game. No one's even talking to me or tagging me in chat, so. Okay, so we went this way. Good to see you, Rich. By the way, again, guys, if you are enjoying Clear Obscure today, please support the playthrough. We're currently at, what, 60-something, 68 bucks to support, something like that. Or let's hit the goal tonight, please, guys. We did not do it last time when we played this game, and we want to get to our rewards. We got 2 rewards coming up. DSP Tries It and a marathon. So please, let's get some support today. Anything appreciated. All right, Amaska seems to get into the accent and speed. All right, thank you, guys. About 45 minutes left on today's stream. Now we're going to advance the plot. So please support the stream. We are about 40 bucks to our goal for today. Let's not miss it when we're this damn close. Let's hit that goal. Thank you, guys. Oh, man. Now let's get some support for that. That was a crazy hour fight. Let's get some support for me, you know, defying the odds here and beating the super boss of Clear Obscure. Please, let's keep the momentum rolling. Let's get some more support, and thank you. Come on, we got 86, guys. Let's keep going. We still have about 20, 25 minutes left. We can hit this goal. enough with the suspenseful build-up. Please, if you're here and you can support and you're going to, please support the stream so we can hit the goal and continue the amazing levels of support we have had for Claire Obscure so far. It's done really well so far. I don't think we can drop here now. Please support the stream. We got about a half an hour left. It looks like we're not even beating 2 stages tonight because of that bullshit, if you can believe it. So I don't think we're beating this tomorrow now, even though I really want this game done. It looks like we're not going to finish it, which is quite unfortunate. Please support the stream. Okay, guys, we're going to go for another 20 minutes or so. Please support the stream. This is the last chance to hit the goal, and I know we've barely gotten close because, you know, I was so hyper-focused on that stupid fucking part. Man, I'm so drained from it, you know? And it should have been a 15-hour game. It's over 20 already, and we got to finish it tomorrow, all right? So I hope you will come by to support and see the finale of Doom the Dark Ages tomorrow, but it's a possibility. So let's see how we can do. Let's get some momentum going. Please support the streams. If we hit a goal every stream, today, tomorrow, and the day stream on Friday, we're actually going to be trying out Red Robin, and I'm excited for that. Where they have these new barbecue nachos with meat and all kinds of sauces and cheese. They've got all these kind of gourmet burgers and things, and I haven't eaten at Red Robin in many years. I can't even remember the last time I was there. So it'll be exciting to try this menu. And again, this is something different. Instead of just getting fast food, we're getting takeout from a sit-down restaurant that's trying to compete with fast food. So we're going to see what they offer and see if it's any good. All right, so let's get some support going. Let's hit some goals. All right, let's see. Who will be our first contributor of the day? Who is it going to be? All right, so let's get some more support if we can. Thank you, guys. Usually, the podcast does pretty good, and we usually get a good head start as we head into the gameplay. Sure would be great to get a great head start before we head into Claire Obscure today. Guys, that's it. It's time. It's time for more support. Guys, let's get some support. Let's get our first super chat of the day. We haven't had a single super chat. Let's get our first membership of the day. Let's get a tip bigger than $2. Come on. Hold on. There we go. Can we get some support, for goodness sake? Guys, if you like Claire Obscure, if you like awesome RPGs, please support today's playthrough. Let's get to the goal by the end of the stream. Over 2 hours left on this stream. Where are we? We're in an optional dungeon. You know what would help me to do it a little better would be some support. If I get some support right now, that'd be amazing. Considering we're only a third of the way to the goal on today's stream, it would be great to get some support. Can we get some support tonight? I know we already hit our first goal.
And then exit right.
Well, $100 of this was all from Oompa Loompa. Can we hit another goal? This is the prime night to hit a second goal and do DSP tries it tomorrow if we can hit a second goal. Let's hit that goal. Look, Oompa Loompa's super chat actually just went off the leaderboard. So who's going to step up and support tonight? How about a nice tip? Or some subs over on Kick? Let's get some support. Come on. Come on. It would be possible. All right, so let's see tonight. If you guys are liking Truck Sim, please support it. Let's see if maybe we could do a double goal tonight. That would make up for the fact that we didn't hit a goal last night for Doom.